Welcome back to another riveting stream with Lilith Snoozes, where the only thing spicy is ow! Where the only thing spicier than yours truly is the hot sauce that we guzzled down our throat. Jesus Christ! Yeehaw! Stop, you guys! You guys messed up my intro. Ow. Thank you for the 100 biddies trick proof. I really appreciate that. God damn it. Can't a girl get an intro in without getting bullied? Why do you guys want to give me so many eggs anyway? Haven't you heard of egg farts? Oh lord, they're stinky. Thank you for the hydrate redeem cast iron. Stop throwing eggs at me or else you guys are gonna be the ones that'll have to pay the price, okay? I'll blow a hole through your house. You want that? I didn't fucking think so. But hello, everybody. Good God, great heavens. It's nice to see you all. It's me, her queenship, Lilith the Spectral Lot Bunny, coming at you again today with another fucking spicy stream. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I don't care how you're all doing, actually. I don't care. I don't care how your day went. I was gonna, but now that happened, I don't know if I do. You're lucky I'm such a kind and generous queen who will say hi to you all at the very least when I start stream. But hello, everybody. Hello, Trickproof. Hello, Cast Iron. Hello, Roro. Hello, Jester. Hello, I ain't up with you. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Pink Floyd. How are we all doing today? What is even going on? Fluffy? Fluffy, give a good old mama slap to all these people. I begun stream and they all immediately started throwing things at me. Immediately! Not even 10 fucking seconds in and that happened. The stream barely even started and you guys all want to send me to the hospital. Whatever though. Whatever. It's gonna take a lot more than that to break me down. Cause egg farts. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cause a big stinky egg fart, and it's gonna be your own damn fault. But I guess that's what you want. I guess that's what you want, so you'll get what you want. But they do say be careful what you wish for. I miss one stream and chaos happens. Too much. Too much, even for my liking. Chat, is this true? Check the VOD when this stream is over. I have proof. I've got lawyers in my family. I know how this stuff works. I've got evidence. And you're all going down. You're all going down. So take that. Call us sausages because we're the worst. Yeah, you are the worst. You are the best. Please don't make me inhale your egg farts, Queen Lilith. Well, stop throwing eggs at me. And maybe that wish will be granted, okay? Lilith, terrorizer of toilets. It's gonna be a whole lot more than your toilet that'll get, ow, destroyed. Thanks for the 100 Pink Floyd. It's sad when the eggs hurt more than the bits do. I'm good. I'm ordering Little Caesars for supper. Oh, Little Caesars pizza? Enjoy your pizza. I had pizza the other day. Does anyone have extra strength grimace repellent? Wait, that's the mascot, right? No, he can give me a hug. He can give me a hug. That's okay. If you visit, you can have your own private bathroom in the form of a trowel in the backyard. I'm gonna make that trowel porcelain. You just wait and see. I'll turn it into luxury. Luxury. Lilith always lies. I never lie. When are we gonna get this across? It's my pleasure to announce that Chorp has spread massively in the Burbs community. I'm well aware, and I'm letting you all know I'm very proud of you all for that. Libra messaged me the other day and said that the Chorps have been spreading. And now you guys are saying Chorp to her without even me telling you to do so. I think we've won. But listen, we can't stop there, though. We can't end the madness here. We have to keep going. We gotta keep chorping at her until she accepts it. Because she will eventually. Eventually she will.
What fresh hell did I just join in on?
Duck! I told Fluffy about this already, but in the beginning they all fucking bullied me. Is this the treatment I deserve after everything I've done for you all? Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 21 months. Thank you, thank you. Mods, send them to the eels. Send them to the tank of eels this instant. Hungry eels. Ow! Eels. Thank you for the 100. And thank you for the hype train. Choo choo choo. Much appreciated. Always very appreciated. Thank you. Chorp Libra into submission. Got it. That's the spirit. That's the ticket. Welcome, Craig's Critique. Good to see you. You already smell like sulfur. What's another egg? I smell amazing. I smell like Old Spice deodorant. Thank you very much. I put some on right before stream. Yes, I did buy the men's All Spice deodorant because it's cheaper. I don't care if it's not as good quality. It was $4 cheaper. Chat, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you.
Chat, if you are going to bully the streamer, at least use money to do it.
Money and bicycles. There's a bicycle on my head. Thank you for the 100 and the bullying. But yeah, keep chorping at her, everybody. Put her in a chorp hold. We're gonna get her eventually. Chad, don't make me take away your throwing toys. Ha ha. Ha ha, you're all getting grounded and I'm not. You're all getting stuck in the shame corner with your dunce cap on. Take that. Ow! This must be a game to you all. Why do we decide to gamify streaming like this? Twitch as a platform is already pulling us down. Why must you guys join in? Oh, Doc, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Let's go. Now we've got the hype train. I don't know why it said the hype train was complete earlier, but thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes, community. I need to get some more emotes soon. I need some more ideas for emotes. Realize it's been a while since we've uploaded a new one, so I think it's time. It is time. But thank you for the hype train and thank you for the subbies. Thank you, thank you. I do not smell like a baka. I smell like Old Spice and chocolate. Look at your man. Now look at Lilith. Now look at your man. Now look at Lilith. Any questions? Well, you know what? Now we're all just bullying me with love, so I'll take it. It's fine. I'm not mad anymore. I'm not angry anymore. Thank you for the 100, Pink Floyd. Thank you. I appreciate it. We've cured my anger. Good job, everybody. Round of applause. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, Shinji. You threw a perfectly good steak at her, and for that I applaud you. Congratulations! Yay! Okay, now I'm mad again. Now I'm mad.
Every bully message is another step towards 2.0.
It's true. It's true. Bully your favorite streamer today because it's only one more step towards that next model. That is very true. And now that I don't have any more fucking trips planned for the rest of the year, I can finally save my money and get this fucking model rigged. It's about damn time. So thank you. Always appreciated. And welcome, Lumi. Welcome, welcome. What would that entail? More bullying. What up, Buckaroo Holiday? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. We need a Lilith Arrive emote. We need a Lilith Arrive little animated emote where I'm hopping in. And we also need one that's like, you know, the little Pepe emote where he's like staring, where he's like, but he's like looking behind him. We need one of those, but as me. We need one of those. Oh, a chorp emote? That's true. We could have an emote where I'm chorping at Libra. Diamond sub buns? Ooh, now there's an idea too. For a while I've been wanting to get the emotes put in the tier 2 and tier 3 subs as well. It's hard thinking of an idea because I want something special for those. But for the tier 1s, we'll definitely think of a few more ideas for those. For sure, for sure. Now, speaking of spicy today, everybody, I have a burning question for you all. It's been burning at the bottom of my booty all day, and I just gotta know. But it's gonna require a little bit of context. So let me explain. Okay, so y'all know that I love reality TV. And I especially love reality competition shows. And there's one that just started a new season recently. It's called Dragula. It's on Shudder. I highly recommend if you have a Shudder account. But it's a drag competition. But it's a little different from Drag Race. It's a little spookier, a little creepier, a little grosser. But it's a fun time, and the art's amazing. And it's more than just like drag queens on the show. There's kings. There's all sorts of different performers on there. Really cool stuff. But here's the thing. This is the way that most reality TV show competitions work. For anybody who might not be in the know. So it usually works where they gather up a bunch of contestants each season. Usually around like 10 to 15 or so, depending on the show. And each week, the host will issue a challenge for all of the competitors, all of the contestants. And each challenge, there will be one winner. Whoever does the best in the challenge is the winner. And usually they do it so the two worst people in the challenge, the two people who scored the lowest amount of points, will be up for an elimination of sorts. How it usually works on Drag Race is that the two bottom queens will have to do a lip sync battle for their life, quote unquote, where a song plays, they have to lip sync. Whoever does better in the lip sync gets to stay. Whoever does worse, you're out of here, eliminated. And on this show, Dragula, it works kind of similar, where there's a winner of the challenge, and there are usually either 2 or 3 people that are up for what is called extermination. It's not elimination, it's extermination. Because the show is kind of like a mix of Drag Race and Fear Factor. Splashed in with a little bit of horror and filth and glamour and you name it. But, these exterminations, what they have to do, this is when the Fear Factor stuff comes into play. They have to do something that usually involves facing a fear. And it can be anything from like, I don't know, eating a brain to skydiving or bungee jumping or just something that, you know, a lot of people tend to be afraid of in life. And oh my God, y'all, this season, I promise this will lead to the question. I promise I'm getting there. But this season, the exterminations, there's only been 2 episodes so far. They have been so brutal. Like, honestly, really horrifying. Like, there have been exterminations in the past where I'm like, I can do that, that's fine. Putting me in a tiny little locker and making me be all claustrophobic in there for a little bit, that's fine. Buried alive, it's a little scary, but I know I'll be okay at the end of the day. But these exterminations have been crazy! Yapping Bun is yapping. This is my favorite thing to yap about, okay? And I don't have a lot of people to yap about these shows with, so you guys are gonna be forced to listen to me yap about them. But in the first episode, the extermination that the bottom two performers had to do was they flew them out to Hawaii, which is kind of nice actually. They drove them out in the middle of the ocean on a boat, and they made them dive into the water and swim with the sharks. That would make me shit my pants because I have a big fear of being in an open body of water, especially an ocean. I was able to face my fear of the lake this past weekend, but an ocean is a whole other story. There were hundreds of sharks in this ocean, and the second they see the boat, they start circling it, and they had to dive in there and be with them for a while. Of course, they had some crew members on the side that were making sure everything was safe. And I think these sharks in particular are a little more peaceful. Like, if they smell blood, you're fucked. But, like, I guess these must have been peaceful, but God. I wouldn't have wanted to do that. And then, the one this past week was even worse. It made me squeamish. Me. I can handle a lot of shit. This was hard for me to handle. They put them on, like, a chair where you get, like, a tattoo or a piercing. Content warning. Squeamish material we're going to be talking about here. They take needles. Varying sizes. From small to fucking industrial sized. And they just stick a bunch of them in you. Like you're fucking Hellraiser or something. They were putting them in their knee. And in their neck. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And you could see they showed the whole thing. The blood. They showed the needle going through the skin. It was really nasty. But this leads to my question. That's hardcore. It's hardcore as fuck. It's punk. It's like, if you're gonna be on this show, you know what you're getting into, and you gotta be like a fucking punk, hardcore, metal as fuck person to want to do these exterminations. Like, the contestants, of course, they get squeamish, they get scared, they all have their own fears. But they do them. They do them anyway. And these two made it through. They were fine. It's probably gonna hurt for the next few days, but they were fine. But it leads me to my question that if you were on a show like this, what is a fear that could potentially be a challenge that you just absolutely could not face? Like, this is essentially me asking you what's like what are your biggest fears? What are your biggest, like what's something that you wouldn't do? Like, for me personally, the needle challenge would probably be a bit much. Although I'm not as scared of needles now as I used to be, because I used to have to get a growth hormone shot every day. Wholly different story. I've probably told that one on stream before. But these big ones, I don't know if I would have wanted that. But for me, I think probably the worst thing you could do to me, which I think they have done on the show before, is like strap me to a table and put like giant tarantulas on me or something. Or anything that has to do with bugs. I'm just like, no ma'am, I wouldn't do that. Like, they've had to eat like maggots and bugs before on the show. Like, really crazy stuff. But what would you guys do? What would you not do? Is, I guess, the better question. Dragula, I love that song. I think it was partly inspired by the song. Yeah, the show is called The Boulet Brothers Dragula. If you're into that kind of thing, I highly recommend. Shudder's not that expensive, and it's also a great streaming service with a lot of cool horror on it. But yeah, it's hardcore. Wait, so it's Drag Race Fear Factor? Essentially. It is essentially Drag Race Fear Factor. But, like, each week they have to do, it's usually they just have to put together, like, an outfit. And there's a theme each week. Like, this past week was, Killer Dolls, which was a really cool theme. So, and Jennifer Tilly was a guest judge, which was fucking awesome. Queen. And, yeah, so they all had to dress up as, like, different haunted dolls. They've got, like, vampire challenge. It's really cool. I love this stuff. I love it so much. Eye stuff, any eye stuff, ugh. I don't know if they've ever done anything with the eyes before. I think maybe one of the most fucked up exterminations that they had to do was, it was like this weird, like, fetishy thing where, they put them in, like, this weird leather, like, shrink wrap kind of thing. Like, they basically had to be suffocated. That was disturbing. I don't think I would want to do that one either. Like, I don't think I could be on a show like that, if I'm being honest. I like to think that I'm brave and I can handle a lot of things, but there are certain things that I'm just like, no, just send me home. Just fucking send me home. I don't care if I don't get the prize money. Tell me to put a single drop in one eye and I'm fucking gone. Wait, even eye drops? Okay, I can do eye drops. But I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think they would put needles in your eye or anything like that. They're not gonna do anything that's gonna seriously endanger your health and cause a lawsuit. And they probably have to sign a shit ton of waivers before they go on this show. How much money for the prize? Well, you don't win a prize for surviving the extermination. Your prize is essentially get to stay in the competition, but the prize for winning the show is $100,000. Would you jump in the water with the sharks for $100,000? Would you eat bugs for $100,000? Would you skydive for $100,000? It's a lot of money. I mean, it's pre-taxes, so you'll probably more likely be seeing, like, I don't know, $65,000. Because I think it counts as, like, gambling on your taxes. Winning prize for money from a reality competition show. Yeah, nothing involving bugs for me. I really don't think I could do a bug challenge. They'd made them eat spiders. They made them do all sorts of weird shit with bugs. They made them eat, like, cow brains before. And drink blood. Like, I've seen contestants puke on that show. Nasty stuff. My grandma gets eyeball shots to treat macular degeneration. I would 100% pass if that was the challenge. Wait. Where in the eyeball do they stick the needle? Is that safe? I mean, I guess it is. If she's fine. I don't think I could do that, though. I would just, if the needle would get anywhere near my eye, I would just instinctively want to close it. They'd have to, like, pry it open, like that scene in Clockwork Orange. I don't think I could do it, lads. Also, not sucking the milk out of a goat. Okay, they've never had to do that. They've never had to suckle milk out of an animal before. They don't do anything that, like, harms, like, an animal besides, like, bugs. Although usually any challenge involving them, like, eating bugs, the bugs are already dead. But, yeah. I don't know about that. That's a random one. Sucking the milk out of a goat? I don't even know if I'd call that horror. Although, that scene in Barbarian. She thinks you're her baby. Also, just going to say Rocky Mountain oysters. Well, listen. With Rocky Mountain oysters, though, don't they fry them first? A lot of people say Rocky Mountain oysters are good. I've never tried one. I think once, when my brother was in Turkey, he ate balls. But then he told me he didn't like them. He said that they didn't have a very good texture. But they, like, grilled them up and everything. But Rocky Mountain oysters, I've heard, aren't bad. I don't know if I'd try them. 100K, I would do anything they have to offer, TBH. Ooh, you better get sewing then. Now on Drag Race, the prize is $200,000. That is crazy. It's freaking crazy, the sponsorships they must be getting. I think in the first season of Drag Race, the prize money was like $25K and like a vacation courtesy of like Chuck and Al Gay Travel or something like that. But it was a trip to like New England, Massachusetts. Or somewhere in the New England area. Now it's $200,000 and like a lifetime supply of makeup. I'd lip sync for my life for that money. But I don't know if I'd go skydiving. I think there's only been one contestant in the history of Dragula that's had to tap out and not do the extermination. And I think that was when they went skydiving. One of the queens was just like, I can't do it. No, I just hate heights too much. And then they went home. Honestly, I get it. It sucks that they were like the first one to go home that season and they just got unlucky. But I don't think I could either because I have height issues. I have issues in the sky. I was about to say I have height issues, but then you guys were gonna have a field day with that one. Caught myself. Can't get me today. I can't do anything involving me being constricted. I probably have a panic attack. Yeah, anything that involves like same here, like straps or like whatever leather compressing thing that they used. The dick smasher. No, none of that. None of that. Not gonna be me. I would have a hard time on anything relating to suffocation, though. Yet they have done, like, multiple suffocation exterminations. And they say, like, those are some of the most risky ones. And I've like, on Reddit, I think, like, the insider teas, like, those are apparently supposed to be some of the most terrifying challenges. Well, because it's, like, complete sensory deprivation. And it's not, like, a fun sensory deprivation, like when you go in one of those sensory deprivation tanks. It's, like, uncomfortable sensory deprivation. That's hard to say 5 times fast. Prize income is income. That's true. Money is money. Money is money. You could get a lot with $100,000. Fear Factor, the only time I've willingly watched Joe Rogan. I always forget that that was like the first thing that he was famous for. Before he had the podcast, Joe Rogan was famous for Fear Factor. Maybe it's because I didn't watch Fear Factor as a kid. I think the only time I watched Fear Factor as a kid was like once I was over at a friend's house and she was watching it and I was too squeamish because they were doing like tightrope stuff. And that already scared me because there was one time I went to the circus when I was a kid and there was a guy that was walking across a tightrope and he fell and it was really terrifying because he was really, really high up. But he gave a thumbs up after he fell, so I think he was okay, but he probably had to go to the hospital. That was scary. Lilith versus the cockroaches. Nope. You know what? Honestly, with the amount of cockroaches that I've killed in my apartment lately, maybe they won't scare me. Maybe I'll be fine. I haven't seen any lately, which is good, but I don't want to jinx that. Maybe it's starting to get too cold for them. Also, not doing the Fear Factor Guts Challenge. What is the Fear Factor Guts Challenge? Because, I mean, all I know about Fear Factors is that it's people facing their fears. But what is the Guts Challenge? Do they get their guts smushed? Insects are below moral consideration. I do sometimes kind of feel bad for the bugs. Because once they made one of the contestants eat, like, a chalice full of little spiders, and I'm like, oh, I think those spiders are still alive. That's sad. I think Fear Factor had boiled Rocky Mountain oysters. They were safe to eat, but look gross. Ew, boiled? Like, not even any salt or seasoning on them? That's like essentially making them eat dog food. Did they ever make them eat dog food on the show? Impossible Lilith Challenge. Don't talk about poop for 24 hours. Level impossible. Difficulty painful. But you know what? Challenge accepted. I'll try. I'll try to go the rest of the stream without talking about poop. And right after I tell you that there was once on a season of Dragula where they do these things called fright feats, where there's like a little challenge in the beginning, like going through a haunted house or something, and whoever like wins the fright feat gets the power to either cast immunity on themselves for that week, so they won't have to go home, or they can curse another teammate so they get like a disadvantage while they're getting ready for the challenge, for the floor show or like the runway or whatever it may be. And one of the curses that they pulled on another contestant was they made them put their makeup on inside of a porta potty. Isn't that fucked up? And I think it was like a dark porta potty. It was like a dark one. There was no light in there, and it was like smelly and gross. In the latest Fright Feet Challenge, the curse was the contestant had to put their makeup on with one hand, and the other hand got duct taped to their back, and they still won that week. They still won. That is talent right there. Spooky ooky talent. LMAO, if they used anything similar to the penis explosion chamber, I'm out. No, I mean, nothing that involved genitals, thankfully. I think maybe the least scary extermination challenge that they do is every season they make all the eliminated performers get a tattoo. Which honestly isn't so bad because like everybody in the cast always has a million tattoos, so they're fine with that. But they only get a choice of like 3 different tattoos, and they're all really like cringe and gross, and they have to pick like the most embarrassing part of their body to put that tattoo on. What are we watching or playing today? Oh, in a little bit we're gonna be getting back to that game that I was playing last week before I went on my break, which was the Tales of the Black Forest. That's right. Lilith is going back to a game today and is gonna try to finish it. Maybe not today, but eventually. So how about that? But that's gonna be fun. We'll be doing that in a little bit, because that game intrigued me and I want to keep playing. And also, we're still in October, so we gotta continue with the spookies. And these next few weeks, when I start making schedules, again, we'll have more stuff that we'll be doing before October ends. There was a net, right? Wait, for the skydiving challenge? I mean, I think they had a landing point. Hopefully the Guts challenge doesn't go through everything Guts dealt with in Berserk. God, I would sure hope not. But what is the Guts challenge, though? Impossible chat challenge. Don't tease Lilith about toilets for an entire stream. Yeah, actually. I think you guys are gonna have a harder time than me. I could go a stream without talking about poop, but you guys, you can't go an entire stream without making fun of me. And especially going for the easiest target, which is the toilets. So that's your challenge today. And if you lose, you're up for extermination. And you gotta skydive. And get a tattoo. You gotta skydive while getting a tattoo. How about that? How about that? How about that? The Guts one, you have to sit in a thing where you're covered in cow intestines, then bite the intestines open and suck the fluid out, put it into a glass, and then drink it out the glass. I would like to unread all of that, thank you very much. They allowed this on cable television? Because the Dragula, that's on a streaming service. That's a whole other ballpark. But this Fear Factor was on cable TV in the fucking 2000s. They got away with a lot. Then again, this was also the time of like America's Next Top Model, and that show got away with that. That show was also Fear Factor and psychological horror. The 2000s reality TV was a different time. Different ballpark altogether. Nothing like reality TV of today. And honestly, that's probably a good thing. Has Fear Factor ever gotten sued, actually? I mean, I imagine, like Dragula, they probably have a shit ton of waivers and, like, contracts that they have to sign, so it's like, we're not liable for anything. But they had to have at least gotten sued once. Because that's not metal or punk, that's just disgusting. It's one thing to just make them, like, I don't know, eat a plate of organs, but to make them sit in it and rip it apart with their teeth and put it in a glass and then proceed to drink it, that might be going too far. Did people do well? Did they do it? Or did everybody go home? I wouldn't be able to do that without barfing. Short jokes off the table, poop jokes off the table, Uno jokes off the table, hand jokes fair game. No jokes allowed in my chat. We all have to be serious now. No having fun. You guys are not allowed to tell another joke ever again. Only I can tell the jokes now. I mean, you can delete it now so you don't have to read it again. It's okay. It's out of my view. It's out of my view on Streamlabs, so I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't exist. And we're all just gonna travel along in harmony. We're gonna proceed. We're gonna proceed. And if anybody happens to fall upon that comment, that chat, well then, you know what? It's fine. It's meant to be because I had to read it, so they did too. The 2000s was the wild, wild west of cultural decay. It sure was. It sure was. Like, if you go on YouTube and you look up, like, different, like, reality and competition shows from the 2000s, like, your jaw will drop. Like, all the ones where they gathered, like, a bunch of different bachelors, and they would meet, like, a single person, and they'd have to, but they would be like, I'm not feeling it with you because your handshake was weird. What was that show called? Oh god, I don't remember what that show was called. But yeah, it's pretty vile. I wouldn't mind seeing Joe Rogan get sued and cuffed and not being able to settle it out of court. Can you imagine if Joe Rogan gets like arrested nowadays and everybody thinks like, oh, you know, it's gotta be, you know, for him promoting consuming ivermectin during the pandemic or any weird wild shit he said in his podcast. No, it's because of Fear Factor. It's from something that happened on a TV show from 15 fucking years ago. Imagine. My Little Caesar's pizza has arrived. Ooh, pizza, pizza. Enjoy a hot and fresh one. Eat a slice on my behalf. I could really go for a slice of pizza with like some banana peppers on it right now. You'd think that this type of conversation that I'm having right now, I would lose my appetite. Nah, I'm the person who likes to eat wet and gloppy food in front of people while we're watching something gross. I'll eat chips and queso during a body horror. Cause it's kind of fun to gross people out sometimes. Oh yuck, I just remembered reality and game shows boomed because of the writer's strike. Yup. A reality TV is supposed to be like the easiest and it's like supposed to be the easiest TV you can make because there's no script required. They're seasonal. And yeah, you don't, there's a lot of crew that you don't need for reality TV that you would need for like a scripted show. So yeah, anytime there's a writer's strike happening, that's the reason why you see all sorts of weird new reality shows come out. Like, what was that show called? MILF Manor? Was it called MILF Manor or was it called Date My Mom? Date My Mom, I think, was one from the 2000s. MILF Manor was a more recent one. The one where they had, like, all the sons and their moms at, like, a big mansion together. And, like, you know, all the different sons were, like, hooking up with different moms. Weird premise. They also had, like, a furry dating show at one point. I tried watching an episode of the furry dating show, but I was disappointed. I thought it was going to be more interesting. It was kind of boring, actually. I thought they could have gotten freakier with it. But yeah, anytime you see a sudden boom of weird reality shows coming out, it's probably because there is a writer's strike happening. All the more reason to keep paying writers. Exactly. Listen, I love my trash TV. But pay your writers. Please spare us from this chaos. Don't give us another MILF Manor. We don't need it. I think one was enough. MILF Manor. That is psychotic. They should have a spin-off called, Dilf Domo Casa. Dilf Dojo Casa House. Fucking toddlers and tiaras. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on all the crazy shows that they had on TLC. I used to watch a lot of that shit on TLC. Like when I was like in the 6th and 7th grade, I loved that show that was called John and Kate Plus 8, where it was like that couple who had 8 kids. I mean, they had a really ugly divorce a while back, and now the mom is just like hopping from reality show to reality show, because that's what a lot of these reality stars do. Because that's all they know how to do is be a reality TV star. But that show was crazy. And they were not very good parents. But I loved it when I was a preteen. There was also Jersey Shore, too. That was on MTV. That wasn't on TLC. I loved Jersey Shore when I was younger. That show was crazy. But yeah, there's toddlers and tiaras. There was Dance Moms. Dance Moms birthed JoJo Siwa. So you guys can thank Abby Lee Miller for that. I remember an early 2000s superhero-themed reality show hosted by Stan Lee. Oh my god, that sounds like a fever dream. Was it any good? I haven't heard of it, so I'm guessing that it's not around anymore. Oh my god, did you guys ever watch that show, King of the Nerds? That show was so cringe. Like, my friends and I had a weird phase where we were really into the show called King of the Nerds. I forgot what that was on. Was that on... It may have been on like TBS or something, or like an online service. It was so bad. But it was funny. It was really funny. If you want to see what the future of AI written movies will be like, look no further than Joker 2 and the Borderlands movie, and inevitably the Minecraft movie. I heard that Joker 2 is a stinker. I haven't seen the original one, so I'm probably not gonna go watch it, but that's so disappointing, because I'm just like, Lady Gaga is a really interesting addition. And she would make a good Harley Quinn, but everybody's saying she was barely in it, and that it was kind of boring, and just not very good. Not very good. TLC used to be a channel focused on educational content. Yeah, it stands for the Learning Channel. It stands for the Learning Channel, and then they decided to add all of these insane reality shows about people who have 800 kids. Oh, there was My Strange Addiction too. Oh, Say Yes to the Dress. I liked Say Yes to the Dress, and I liked What Not to Wear. Those were really fun ones. They probably didn't age too well. They're probably a little problematic if you go back to them. But I really liked What Not to Wear. Say Yes to the Dress was crazy, because they would bring their whole families and their husbands to be with them, and they would try on dresses, and like the moms of these brides and the husbands, they'd be so awful. They'd always be like, you look horrible in that, you look like a whale. It's like, Jesus, that's the bride, you're evil. That woman was so mean to her husband. She was awful. I met her at a book signing once when I was like 12, because I read her book and I wanted to get it signed, but the book was like it ended up being kind of like religious propaganda. So then after that, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I think I might jump ship. Sister Wives was mildly fascinating because of the whole cult thing. Yeah, I mean, these shows also had like a lot of the families, especially the ones that had like a bunch of kids, were usually like pretty religious. And I know Sister Wives was kind of the same thing. Yeah, these shows were like next level crazy, but My Strange Addiction was another crazy one. There was once a lady on My Strange Addiction who was like addicted to shopping, and she bought like 200 pairs of boots like every day. And it's like, oh my God, the credit card debt? Where are you gonna put them all? Some of that may have been faked though, I don't know. Every time I watched that show with my mom, I'd call her out, and my mom would say, well, he isn't doing anything. Yeah, I know they're both terrible. Yeah, she was really mean to him and to all the kids too. And he would just like, he was like comatose the whole time. Like, he just stood there and didn't do anything. And I feel bad for those kids. I hope that they're all okay. That's all I'll say. It was interesting. Trisha Paytas was on the superhero reality show? Really? I didn't know Trisha Paytas had been famous for that long. I didn't even know she was on TV. All I know her for is crying on her kitchen floor. I still don't really understand what a JoJo Siwa is, but I think I want to keep it that way. Yeah, you don't even need to look it up. You don't need to look her up. It's fine. I think we're all too old for our JoJo Siwa phases anyway. The History Channel used to talk about actual history. Now it's all aliens and conspiracy theories. The way that these channels morph, like MTV used to be a channel about music videos, and then it became all reality TV. Eventually all these channels that start out as educational channels end up devolving into like just the most bottom of the barrel shit you can think of. All like the ghost hunting shows and like the conspiracy theory shows. It's just like, what happened here? What happened? I mean, I get it's probably because they have one hit on those channels and they're like, well, this has to be everything now. We gotta make money. But it's crazy how often it happens. It's weird that it happened like 2 or 3 times. And hello, Darth Vader. Hello. Good to see you. How you been? I've been doing all right. I'm very happy it's October. I hope that you're doing well. Joker 2, as I said in Discord, I did not expect a quasi-musical courtroom drama film around the Joker to be boring, yet it was, and there you go. A courtroom drama? Do they even know their source material? Like, you don't... I don't know, you don't bind the Joker to one location throughout a whole movie. Like, he's got to be out there in the streets causing chaos. Isn't that the whole point? Wasn't there, like, Bridezillas showing the nightmare of dream weddings, but also selling dream weddings? Yeah, there were also a bunch of shows about weddings. There was a show called Bridezillas, which was, basically self-explanatory, just brides that were crazy. That one, I don't know. I think that one was a little wrong, because I can understand why brides would be stressed about getting ready for your wedding, because getting ready for a wedding is stressful and expensive. So I don't know, maybe they were probably a little too hard on the women on those show. But there was also a show called 4 Weddings, which I guess was about 4 different brides that would all attend each other's weddings, and then they would talk shit about them. So like at one woman's wedding, they would just be like, ugh, these centerpieces are so tacky, the food is so bad. So it'd just be them roasting each other's weddings. That one sounds kind of fun. I don't know about Bridezillas. Okay, so I copied the description of the Stan Lee show. It was longer than the top of my bat, hold a bit didn't even show. I mean, it's alright, I can look up the definition after, no worries. But yeah, reality TV, always been crazy. But Lord, I can't get enough of it. It's just, I don't know, I like having things to help my brain melt. But these competition shows aren't really quite as brain melty, just because it's like, I don't know, the talent is so next level. Especially on like Dragula, like the way that they can transform themselves to be these like insanely creepy monsters is just, it's wild. Like in this past challenge, one of them dressed up as a fucking Jack in the Box, and they made the whole box like material, and they gave it like creepy legs that it would crawl out from, and it was the way that they moved and their makeup is just, I love it. I love it. I wish I wish I could make art like that. Also, the Sweet 16 show where the spoiled brats showed how terrible their parents were at raising them. I think there was an episode of that show where one of the girls who was getting a Sweet 16 got My Chemical Romance to perform at her Sweet 16. That is fucking cool. That is really, really cool. But yeah, but there were other episodes where, like, the girl would get, like, a Porsche, and she's like, I didn't want a Porsche, Dad. I wanted a Bentley. This is the worst Sweet 16 ever. Hello, Libra. No throwing eggs at me today. Happy chorp chorp to you. Happy hello, Bun Bun. I found out that your lawyer doesn't have a current license, so I'll win the lawsuit. Chorp chorp, I think I gotta leave town. Oh, look at the time. Will you look at the time? I have to go to Mexico, everybody, and never come back. See ya. Great stream today, everybody. Really nice talking to you all. Much appreciated. Okay. We'll have to settle this matter out of court, but privately. Okay. Anyway, if you want a good competition show, Canada's Worst Driver is good. Oh, God. That title alone is just really funny. Today, we're going to be competing for Canada's Worst Driver. The winner of this competition will receive increased insurance rates. Oh my God. We have to have something like that in America too. There has to be an America's Worst Driver. I'll just tell him you the name and you can look it up on Wikipedia. It's called Who Wants to Be a Superhero? Ooh. I wonder how you would go about a show like that. Like, do you have to save the city in each episode? This is what Lilith gets for hiring her lawyer off of Craigslist. Excuse me, I did not find my lawyer off of Craigslist. I found my lawyer off of Fiverr. Thank you very much. A much more reputable source. Welcome to Chorp Town, where the chorps are aplenty. Libra, I mean, they're not gonna stop chorping until you say uncle. They're not gonna stop. How is the Bun Bun today? Bun Bun is doing good. Bun Bun is having fun chatting with people. We're just talking about some reality TV here. I'll get into the game in a couple of minutes, but I'm waxing poetic right now. But how are you? You doing good? Chorp chorp. Chorp, this message was approved by Lilith Snoozes. Ding! Stamp of approval. Say chorp, Libra. Say chorp, Libra! Say chorp. And I won't have to pelt you. Which with giant beach balls at your stream. And I'll never say it. Okay. Okay. Be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. I didn't realize you wanted to get pelted with beach balls at your next stream. But alright. You know I don't mind. You know how much I love it. And now, let's get into some gaming. We're gonna get back to the Tales of the Black Forest today, a game that I had started last week and really enjoyed. It's got a little mystery element to it, kind of ambient, kind of cozy, definitely creepy, and always fabulous. Let me change the category real quick. Tales of the Black Forest. Ooh, getting back into it. Glad you like it. I do. This game is very interesting so far. Definitely very up my alley. Where are you getting those beach balls? I got them from you. You already forgotten our trip to the beach? How could you? We have pictures. How could you? Okay. So last time we played, we started the game, and we play as this girl who's probably about high school aged. The game takes place in 1998, I believe, and we are on our way home at night, and then we stumble upon this other girl who pretty much gives us, like, time traveling powers. So we have this, like, weird feather where if we touch certain electronics that are in our area, it can warp us back to a different time. And so right now, I think the year that we're in, we warp back to 1996 because we need to get a special kind of rainwater in order to cross a bridge and help out this fucking weird deer skull king. But in order to get the rainwater, we have to escort this, like, fox princess lady away from her wedding because she doesn't want to get married. And now I think we're about to enter into a sneak mission. Is that a good enough summary? I think that's a good enough summary. Let's play. Is there time travel Tetris, though? I sure hope not. Alright. Oh! Okay. Oh! We're being chased. We're being pursued. Oh, wait. What? Oh, we can just run away from them? I thought it was gonna be like if they catch us, we have to start over. Alright, maybe this will be easier than I thought. This is... Okay, Kihara. That's the name of the main girl. So this is main girl. Oh yeah, also the girl who gave us the time travel powers is, she's a bird now. What is she? A chicken or something? I don't remember what kind of bird she is, but she's a bird. She's a bird. She's a harpy. This is the fox lady that we have to escort who's wearing the fucking 80s power suit. This is the Fox Forest. The wedding party would set off from the Fox Forest, cross the magical barrier, and reach Shikanaki Village. The bridge we passed just now is the portal in the barrier. Although I could open a portal with my magic and go back to Shikanaki Village. I spent too much mana just now and would need to rest a bit. The fog is heavy here, and it would probably be harder for them to notice us. Okay, foxes in the forest have a shorter range of vision. They tend to move around more frequently. When it's time to act, seize the opportunity. As in, just keep fucking barreling it, or are we gonna like corner them and attack? Oh, look at him, he can't see. Oh, that's gonna get difficult. I see a bunch ahead. You have to clear the time anomaly out. It's in the form of Tetris blocks. What did you do? What do you do? Cry, scream, yell, have a fit, a temper tantrum, a profanity-laced tirade of sorts? Chickens aren't burbs. They're fake burbs. Says who? They got beaks. They got beaks. Oh yeah, over the weekend, Libra, I saw a bunch of your cousins. A bunch of chickens, and one of them was about to walk into the street. So, you gotta gather your family there. She's a Kentucky Fried Chicken. She sure is. At the end of this game, we're going to eat her. Chim Kim is Burb. Exactly, see? Chim Kim is Burb. Chat, is Chim Kim Burb? Should we get a poll going on this? Is Chim Kim Burb? I think we need to prove a certain harpy here wrong. I'd love it if Carbuncle Game hopped into this game just to torment Lilith. She's the final boss in this game. Never mention that name in my chat ever again. She's banned. Carbuncle is banned. Chickens aren't my family. I don't know. I heard them chipping away. They're going, Libra, buck, 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 Libra, buck, 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 buck. I love Libra, buck, buck, buck. She is my cousin, buck, buck, buck. That's exactly what they said. Chimkin or Burb. It's heavily guarded ahead, so it's dangerous if we go there directly. Let's see if there's another way across. Alright, thanks for getting that poll up. I'm gonna give that a chuck yeah. I'm gonna give that a chuck yeah. Can I get a chuck yeah? Alright, is there another way? You look like I can interact with you. Why is there a radio here? Maybe the other foxes picked it up from the other villagers. Actually, some foxes also like human stuff as much as I do. Is she gonna steal our shit? But my father hates them. That's why they hide these things in places like this. It seems the radio can still be turned on. Replay. This is Kudomori-cho's nighttime news. Coming up next is... At present, the mastermind behind the theater gas attack is still unidentified, and one member of the theater crew was found dead at home from taking poison. Police suspect that. Oh right, there's also cult shit going on in this game. I think it was, the game is set in the late 90s because this was around the time that cults were really big in Japan and were causing a lot of, accidents in places like trains. Chickens are liars. If they're liars, then why do they taste so good? Can a liar really be that tasty? But Carbuncle is such a funny name to say. Well, you know what? I'm gonna hit her with my Carbuncle once I finally beat her in Tetris, and then I'll laugh at her name. I wasted my vote to Chorp. That was a devilishly cunning ploy. A devilishly cunning ploy, Batman. You're going to have to give me 5 months of Discord Nitro, or I am going to hack into your account and send people links of sunglasses. Wonder who the one Kentucky Fried Note vote was. Oh, gee, I wonder who that could be. I honestly have no clue. It's anybody's guess. Mods, there are 2 correct answers in this poll. That's true. Yeah, there's 2. There's only one that's not correct to vote for. And only one of us may need to face extermination this week. The feather is shining brightly. Oh, are we gonna travel again? Oh! They turned into spirits. Huh? It's nighttime now. The radio is probably broadcasting yesterday evening's news, and Nensha has brought us back to that scene at night. Oh yeah, Nensha is the thing that allows us to time travel. Alright, oh, it said cluck yeah, not chuck yeah. We're talking about chickens, not corn. Oh, Lilith. Can I get a cluck yeah? Thank you for taking part in my poll, everybody. These answers will be sent to the government. The radio is probably broadcasting yesterday's evening's news, and Nensha has brought us back to that scene at night. This function is so convenient. Right. Be careful with the fire foxes at night. Those are dangerous. Right. I better set this place as the point for Nensha to backtrack first. Alright, so if we get caught, then, we'll just get sent back here, I guess. I've set the Fox Forest entrance as the point for Nensha to backtrack. If the place feels dark to you, press A to use the flashlight. Alright. Let's do this. We gotta be sneaky, sneaky. Okay, that's what happens when you do that. It's good to test it, everybody. It's good to test it. That was intentional. The short vote may be the only one time in my life when the third-party choice is the one that I vibe hard with. Wait, how do you avoid these things? Because... Wait, what? Don't touch me. Oh, alright. I think we're good. What's this? Oh, is this another checkpoint? And it's daytime again. Is that a watermelon over there? Who smashed that? What's this? Ah! Oh, he got me. Oh, fuck. I'm sent all the way back here. Poopy. Mods, invert this woman's feathers. Okay. Should I... Alright, maybe I should keep it at nighttime, actually. The stone table's full of flute. Big, big watermelon, big watermelon, big watermelon. Alright, so he's just not gonna move. So I'll just have to avoid him. That means we're probably gonna have to walk all the way around the table of fruit. Let me plan my route. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. It's daytime. Alright, yeah. Walk around the fruit table. Ha! Slow sucker. Oh, they're fast ones. Okay. So do we wanna... What do we wanna do here? How do we wanna do this? Oh! Fuck, 2 of them caught me. No! I hate that it sends you all the way back here. That's annoying. Help, help, help. That's a hot wolf lady. She is smoking. Who's that smoking hot fox lady? Firefox shoutout. Best browser on the web. Alright, old head. Firefox. Old head. That's such a funny phrase. Dyslexia streamer moment. I do not have dyslexia. I just need my glasses. I don't wear glasses. Time for some pillar tactics. Yeah, how are we gonna strategize this one? How are we gonna strategize this one, chat? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Redeem Cast Iron. She's got her juke shoes on today. I ain't boots from me walking, and I know what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. How are we gonna do this? Ah! Uh-oh! There's 2 of them chasing me. Fuck me. Okay. We're just gonna have to keep going. But do I have to hit that thing first? Do I have to hit the nighttime switch before before I keep going up? Okay, maybe I want to hold shift. Oh, yep, that's much easier. Okay. Alright, come on, Lilith. We can avoid him. Oh! Fuck me! We can avoid him. We knew this. We've done plenty of these missions before on stream. This is just like the ending of Midnight Train, when we had to escape the assassin's facility. Oh, sprinting makes that much easier. Eat some fruit. Okay. Now! Oh! Okay. Wait. Ooh, an axe! Perfect. A rusty axe is affixed to a tree stump. Can we... But can we get it, though? Alright, we just gotta avoid this. Ah! Oh my god, that scared me. Fuck. We knew this. We knew this. This is easy now, this part at least. At least the foxes are slow. They don't have a sprint button. Okay, we avoided that one. Alright, my plan of attack. Oh, this guy's tough to avoid. Oh, okay, we did it, we did it, we did it. We did it. We did it! Okay. Now it's night again. Can Nensha please set me here? Alright, thank you. Please. Seems we're safe for now. I'd better set this place as the point for Nensha to backtrack first. Can I get a cluck? Yeah. They have set the Fox Forest Center as this point for Nensha to backtrack. Thank you, Nensha. Where are the rest of the ghosts? Did we make it? Of course not. Oh, it's getting dark. Is that spooky lady still gonna be here? Oh wait, there's one right there. Shit. How are we gonna avoid him? He's right there! Is there anywhere else we can go? Any alternate route? We may just need to run, ladies, gents, and non-binary pals. We're just gonna need to book it. Oh. Oh, wait. Is he friendly? Oh, he's sleeping. He's just having a snooze. You see, in my cult, shit like this wouldn't go down. Nobody's sleeping on the job. Except for me, because snoozes is in my name. That over there, that's Foxy Snoozes. That's the leader of this cult. Fast asleep. So what do? Do we beat him up? Do we steal his clothes? Doesn't seem to be Japanese. I've never seen these kinds of characters before. Our Fox clan used these characters. What does it say? It roughly means stupid humans, get out of our territory. This game is just Pumpoko, and we're the evil human characters. Oh yeah, there's the chicken. See, is that not the spitting image of Libra right there? Is that not the spitting image of the harpy herself? Look, it's even white like Libra. Hold on, is it Bionicle? I can read Bionicle. Does Bionicle have their own language? Or are the instructions to build a Bionicle just difficult? I never had a Bionicle. Even if they want to protest, they should write it in a language humans could understand. Oh, and hello, Sky Shinobi. Good to see you. Welcome on in. How you doing? We're playing a horror game here called Tales of the Black Forest. Oh, Libra, you're still here. See, was that little round guy just not the spitting image of you? You look exactly the same. You're practically twins. The most horrifying part of this game so far is the absolute nightmare of publicly getting dunked on. Are they human shaming me? They're human shaming me. Listen, if it were up to me, I'd be born as an animal. Bun Bun had no bionicle? No, I had no bionicle. Hey! No, I'm saying that you're cute and round. I'm saying that you're cute and small and round and you can fit in the palm of my hand. That's what I'm saying. Don't you throw the egg at me. I'm saying you're egg-shaped. I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm happy to be streaming tonight. Bionicle alphabet was basically the English letters in circles. That's cool that they made their own alphabet, actually. Ooh, you can keep more egg than more protein. Guys, stop it! I already warned you about the... Nope, not gonna say it. No. I made a promise that I would not talk about this stuff on stream today. Just don't... If you throw the eggs, you'll regret it. That's all I'm gonna say. Cute, small, round, and palm-sized, like an egg. Yeah, I walked right into that one, didn't I, actually? You guys! The wooden bridge is tottering. Tottering? Is that even a word? Libra! That's fine. That's fine. Everything you throw at me, you'll just get back at you at your stream. It's okay. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye, an egg for an egg. It's fine. It's fine. An egg for an egg, a protein for a protein. It's a dead end. Tamasaki-san, have you recovered your powers? I've only recovered 2/3 of it. After all, I've been starving for a long time. What if she eats us? What if she's actually a wolf? I remember a swan boat would always stop here at daytime. We can reach the center of the lake with that boat. Foxes can't swim, so they probably won't pursue us. Seems we can use Nensha on that lamp ahead. But that fox that's guarding this place will wake up at daytime. It'd be risky to just return here during daytime without doing anything else. If only we can break the bridge. Oh! I know what we need to do! I knew they weren't just gonna show us a weapon. And think that we weren't gonna do anything with it. We're grabbing that axe. I doubt I'll regret it. Oh, you'll see. Stink bomb incoming! You've run out of eggs and you've resorted to stink bombs, or did you just throw a rotten egg? Singed my nose hairs. Thanks. You're fucking welcome. Like teeter-totter. Oh, okay. Yeah, teeter-tottering. That makes sense. Thank you. Bun Bun will be raiding later. Uh-oh. I'll be raiding you with eggs. I'll be raiding you with eggs and stink bombs. Okay. Yeah, we're grabbing that. Yeah, we're grabbing that. You present me with a sharp object, we're grabbing that. Oh, I'm excited. It's chopping time. I practiced over the weekend in Vermont. We're gonna break this shit. Let's see if this axe can break the bridge. Axe minigame, axe minigame, axe minigame! Fuck. I broke it. I'll have my defenses ready. Hold the line! But it won't be enough. An egg for every chorp. An egg for an egg, a chorp for the chorp makes the whole world go stinky. Patented egg catching pillows. Libra's gonna have a line of dogs lined up. Because apparently they can hold an egg in their mouth without breaking it. Lilith grabbing axe like it's in the middle of a school gym changing room. Give me the axe, come on! Can I ask you a question? Only if you're ready for a sharp answer. Bun Bun, how'd you break the axe? I don't know! I wanted a mini game. Oh, thank you for the drink redeem. Oh, but we broke it though. It worked. See, I'm strong. I'm strong. That guard probably can't come over now. Alright, let's ninja this shit. Oh! Look at the boat! It's so cute! Oh, it's a boat of love! It's a love tunnel boat with a big old swan on it. That looks like something out of a Hamtaro game. Do me a favor and tell my parents I'll never come back. Is boat time. The feather is shining brightly? Wait, oh yeah, it is technically a piece of technology. Quick duck! Where? Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Is she a wolf lady, Inari lady? She's a fox lady, I think. She's a fox lady. She's so fit. She is. She's hot. Oh, but here she is as a kid. Oh, she's so cute. Eiko-sama! Eiko-sama! I wanted to go to a world where humans live. Why do you want to go to their world? Oh. Eiko-sama's she's pretty herself. Humans are really interesting. They have a, I can't remember the name, but anyway, they're really interesting. If you want to go to their world, you have to learn how to communicate with them first. What is communicate? You're speaking with a lisp now, and it's hard to fit in the human world like that. Oh, she has a lisp? Good, I can talk normally. Oh, I will try my best to learn. Well, different kind of lisp than what I have. I'm happy anytime I see a character with a lisp. It makes me feel seen. Besides the human language, you also need to learn a lot of things such as human etiquette, their knowledge, their living habits. Eiko-sama, please tell me, how do I learn all these? Humans love to record things and pass them to others. They would write it on a kind of item called books. If you want to see them, I can give you some of the books by humans. Really? Thank you, Eiko-sama! She gives her the Communist Manifesto. Goober, that's a swan. No, it's an ugly duckling. Oh, she's a little older now. Eiko-sama, I've learned quite a bit on the human language. May I go to the human world now? Can you tell me why you want to go to their world? I learned something called freedom in their books, and I want to pursue that thing. Aren't you free now? My father would never let me learn anything about humans, and my mother had told me that they'll marry me off to some yokai to another place when I get older. And the other foxes would secretly call me a weirdo and mock me for buying fancy human stuff. So Eiko-sama, I want to get out of here, and I want to find that freedom. We're riding on a boat on the lake right now. Do you feel carefree? Yes. You're carefree while boating on the lake now, and you could go to any place you want. But what if I make the boat disappear? Eh? Lilith has a lisp? Yeah, I mean, I've worked on it, so it doesn't really come out anymore. But I do have a slight lisp where when I started taking vocal lessons for voiceover, my coach told me that I stick my tongue out when I say my S's. Didn't know that my entire life until that point. But she helped me work on it, so now I kind of unconsciously don't have it anymore. It still kind of comes out sometimes, but yeah. It's kind of hard to get roles in voiceover if you have a lisp. Unless that character requires one. Oh, the boat is gone. Under normal circumstances, you would fall into the water and the currents would swallow you. There are rules to survive in human society, just like fish and prawns in water, and foxes in these parts. Wait, so if the fox people don't need a boat to be on the water, why don't they just always walk on water? Do they just use a boat for luxury in case, like, their legs are tired, like how we have cars? That's me, I'm little Choppa. If our parents are looking for a spouse for Shih Tzu, where can I put in my name for a recommendation? Plot twist, Shih Tzu becomes a VTuber and then she hands out boyfriend applications. Who's in line to fill out a boyfriend application for VTuber Shih Tzu? To live in the human world, you need money, skills, and power. You need a lot of those things which you don't have. Even if you have all those, it's not easy to live in the human world. Honestly, Eiko-sama is making some points. As far as I know, the human world is going through a great disaster called an economic crisis. What, they don't have those in the fox world? What do you guys use as currency? Acorns? Millions of people are starving with no place to stay. Some even committed suicide. In spite of all these, you would still want to go to the human world and pursue that freedom? Sweetie, you can come to me again when you have figured it out. That's true, there is certainly a trade-off to going to the human world. But at least she wouldn't be forced to marry anybody there. I'll be better than a yokai. Baby, I'm built different. She is pretty fine, though. I would fill out a boyfriend application, too. Why don't you always run? The Bee Movie. Yeah, that's right. Do they have the Bee Movie in the Fox world? I don't think so. Listen, there's so many luxuries over here that you just can't get over there. Although, the Bee Movie was not made in 1998, so she'd have to wait a few years. Me, I mean, that'd be wacky. Who would say yes? I know, look at her. She's so ugly. If the spirit world doesn't have economic crisis, then I'll move in with Shih Tzu. I'll be the best house husband she ever saw. Yeah, why? We can just warp humans into their world and give her the choice of who she wants to marry. Just show them what human money looks like, and they'll think we're gods. Where, pray tell, do I find this so-called human world freedom? I mean, well, that's the thing. That's the point that she's trying to make. She's like, if you want to go to the human world and have freedom, you need to be in, like, a position of power. You need to have a lot of money. And you need to be, like, well-connected. Because, you know, most people here aren't really free. You're really only free if, you were born into generational wealth. Eiko-sama, check this out. I got a license from humans. With this license, I could become a teacher. Then I'll have a stable income. I have also made friends with lots of humans. Eiko-sama, why are you smiling? For decades, I've tried to talk some sense into you, but you've never given up on the idea of going to the world where humans live. Why are you so insistent on that? Eiko-sama, I once thought of running away from here because I was curious and rebellious. When I learned about the human world, I realized it's not that beautiful. I need to earn money to survive, sacrifice my time for leisure, and force myself to smile at strangers. Well, you don't have to do that in New York. At least the smile at strangers part. The first two things you have to do. Anyway, I need to put up with lots of nonsense. I finally understand the price for freedom is not having that freedom. And the goal in not having freedom is being free. Kind of poignant. And humans would actually survive in that quandary between having freedom and not having freedom for thousands of years. I want to know the reason, and I want to know humans better. Now I've finally understood it, Eiko. What I like is not the result of pursuing that freedom, but the process. The process of controlling my own destiny. She's having her Barbie moment right here. This feels very reminiscent of the Barbie movement, where it's like, oh, of the Barbie movie, where she's like, I have the freedom to choose what I want in the human world. It's difficult, sure, but at least, like, you know, I can decide what I want with my life, and you know, I can love life enough to struggle for it. Teacher, stable income. Oh man, they have jokes. I know. I'm just like, girl, are you sure you don't want to pick like doctor, lawyer? Freedom isn't free. It takes folks like you and me. Oh yeah, visual. Again, she should just become a VTuber. Become a VTuber, get lots of sponsorships, make all the money. In the Northeast, rude is nice, and nice is unheard of. I mean, people are, they're not nice here, but they're kind. That's, I think, the difference. There's a difference in those two words. Looks like you don't need me to guide you anymore. Thank you, Eiko-sama. Actually, I know you never intended to stop me from leaving this place. Thanks to your guidance, now I know what I really want. I want a Ferrari. Since you want to be a teacher among humans, turn what you have learned into knowledge and enlighten new lives. I mean, she's dressed the part for the teacher already. That's a pretty smart and sensible outfit for the classroom. Yes, Eiko-sama. I won't let you down. She's already dressed up and ready to fucking go. Eiko-sama, I'll come back to visit you whenever I'm free. Tamasaki, you only need to go ahead and pursue your own destiny. No need to think about me. I'm wondering what happened though, because she didn't leave the fox world and go to the human world. So, and Eiko-sama was nowhere to be found when we discovered Shizu. So do you think they killed her when they realized she was helping her escape? I mean, I guess we'll see. Tamasaki, you only need to go ahead and pursue your own destiny. No need to think about me. Besides, I'm also about to start my own journey. Eiko-sama, where are you going? To a distant place. Then, will you come back? No. Yes. Compared to my long life, this is just a short trip. I wonder if she's like Frieren and she can live like thousands of years. Because she hasn't aged. Well, we found out what happened to Eiko-sama. Tamasaki-san. Tamasaki-san. Tamasaki-san, are you alright? We're now at... I don't know what happened. I passed out right after activating Nensha, and we're on the swan boat when I woke up. This is... Kare Sansui. Kare Sansui? Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. It's Eiko-sama's garden. Why are we here? Speaking of which, the boat seems to be stuck on something firm just now. It's an electric boat. I'll start Nensha again. Okay. That was interesting, a little backstory. This is Shikanaki Station. Shikanaka-naka-naka-nok-tong-tong. To be exact, it's the roof of the station. Why did we land here? That's your question? You fool! This roof doesn't look sturdy at all! Uh-oh. Y'all feel that? I was about to make another joke, but I'm avoiding that humor today. Avoiding that humor today. God damn it, this is gonna be harder than I thought. I need a shock collar. Whew. Luckily the roof isn't that high. But we smashed a big hole in the roof. I mean on the floor. The station's gonna be abandoned sooner or later. No one will blame us. Kihara-san, it'll be at least 10 minutes before the train will arrive. Rest a bit first. Didn't we just sleep on the boat? We don't need any more rest. We're probably wired. By the way, you're going to Kuromori Town, right? I have a small dwelling in Kuromori Town, and I'm not using it now. If you're tired, you can rest there. The dwelling is in the apartment next to the basketball court. Here's the key. Thank you, Tamasaki-san. Obtained the key to the fox's small dwelling. Why would she want to leave this world? It seems like she's rich. She has enough money for her own small dwelling? Why would she want to go to the human world and become a teacher where she'll make infinitely less money? She just wants a taste of how the other half lives. Honestly, can we switch places? She can come here and she can narrate audiobooks, and I can be there and live as a princess and never have to lift a finger. Maybe I'll get a hot fox husband. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe the arranged marriage will be okay. What do you think? Before I leave, you can ask me if you have any questions about Kuromori Town. I'll try my best to answer. Any questions? Any questions? Yes, a few, probably. Oh, I like that it makes a little piano sound whenever you save. There's something very, like, melancholic about this game. Like, it feels like it has a very sad, depressing kind of undertone to it, which is most likely intentional. I'm sure it'll probably get pretty sad later. Kiara-san, what would you like to know? Okay, I don't remember what the Kuromochicho Gekijo was, but I'm sure she'll refresh me. Kuromoricho Gekijo is right across the apartment where I live. It's a theater. Oh, it's the theater. It's a theater built to commemorate the Shikanaki miracle, and it's been close to 20 years since it was built. But the theater encountered setbacks after the economic crisis several years ago. Last year, which was the year 1995, a gas attack happened near the theater, and it was a big blow to the theater. I remember a gas attack also occurred on train 135 at Kuromori Station. Yeah, the dates of the two incidents were quite close. Those were probably because of the cult. It's probably a response to the Tokyo Eiden subway gas attack by fanatical followers. I usually pay attention to such things, so I would often gather some information conscientiously. There are some detailed articles about these two attacks in my room. If you're interested, you can look through them. Okay. Now Shikanaki Village is past. To be honest, I like being surrounded with people, so I would often go to Kuromori Town once I learned to explore my surroundings. I don't know Shikanaki Village all that well. All I know about Shikanaki Village is that it's a village with hundreds of years of history. During the Taisho period, it prospected from the mining industry, but fell into decay because of the war shortly afterwards. We're learning a lot about Japanese history in this game. I think that's really cool. After the war, Shikanaki Village began to develop its agriculture. The fruits and vegetables grown there were sold all over Japan. Especially their watermelons. They're very tasty. Double watermelon. Shikanaki Village flourished again thanks to their agricultural developments, and this period in history is also called the Shikanaki Miracle. But the village declined again because of the economic crisis which happened several years ago. Damn, that economic crisis ruined everything. Tamasaki-san, do you know what deity do the people in Shikanaki Village worship besides Eiko-sama and Shinriten Goku? Oh, so she was a deity. Eiko-sama. I guess she was a deity for good, though. Kihara, I can't answer this question. Probably because Eiko-sama's too close to her. Do you know the deities hear our words? We can't call a deity's name whenever we like. Of course, Eiko-sama is a kind and benevolent deity, and it's fine to mention his name anytime. Oh, Eiko-sama was a boy. A very pretty boy, if I do say so myself. But not all deities are kind. Calling some deity's name without thinking may bring misfortune. So it's better if you don't know about that deity. Where do you plan to go after this? Yeah, what are you doing after this? Why don't you marry me in the human world? What you getting into later? I'm going to teach Japanese at a senior high school in Tokyo after this. Oof, good luck. Actually, you know what? Teaching seniors is not that bad. I'd say they're pretty much mature enough at that point where they'll pay attention in class and they won't be too much of a nightmare. But still, not a lot of money. Not as much money as being a fox bride. Really? Of course. It took me a lot of effort to earn that teacher's license. Tamasaki-san, that's impressive indeed. You could visit me if you come to Tokyo. Alright. Unfortunately, we must part with Shizu. As much as it hurts me to do so. I mean, we're probably supposed to click on that shiny thing, but I'm just gonna check everything else out first in case there's anything important that I might miss. Ooh, Atori Theater Trope will be bringing the classic dramas on stage at 6 p.m. this Sunday at Kuromori-cho Gekijo, starring the famous movie star Ando Megumi. Ooh, 1993. We're a few years too late. Middle school teacher is the true teacher hell. Yeah, they are all at their worst in middle school. They're so mean at that age. They're mean. They're mischievous. At least this is the 90s though, so they're not all into like Jake Paul, you know? They're 90s bullies. They're give me your lunch money bullies. Is Japanese class like English class where it's literature and composition? I imagine so. I imagine taking a Japanese class in Japan is probably just like our equivalent of English class where you're learning about literature, language, composition, grammar, all that. I never understood why it was called English class. Maybe because you're learning about like the essence of the language, the math of the language. Language! Alright, so we probably need to click on this thing. There's a moldy letter in the cabinet. I know things would eventually be revealed, and my husband also died from the violence, all of which is retribution. But the unorthodox rites that are carried out in the village are even more abominable than Shinriten Goku. I'm leaving the evidence in a small box inside my store and hope that the person who reads this letter will expose the truth to the public. It seems Matsuyama's wife wrote this letter. The letter said a cult in Shikanaki village is more cruel than Shinriten Goku. Does it have anything to do with the new deity that Deer mentioned? Obtained a mysterious letter report. Oh, there's the train. But wait. We haven't gotten the rainwater yet. Weren't we supposed to do that? Oh, I guess the place we're going to is the place where we're getting the magic rainwater. The train has finally arrived. Kiara-san in Little Pigeon. Oh, she's a pigeon. Okay. Close enough. Close enough. She's a pigeon. Kiara-san, my little pigeon. Thank you very much for accompanying me on this journey. Without your help, I might have stayed in this mountain forever. I'll always remember your kindness. I will also always remember your determination in pursuing your freedom. Now kiss! Kiara-san, I'm beginning to like you more and more. Now kiss! Kiss, goddammit. So according to our deal, I should give you the sun shower rainwater. Oh, sorry. I forgot to find a container for the rainwater. You don't need a container. A bottle of the size for eye drops is enough, and I happen to have one. That's it? Actually, sun shower rainwater is normal rainwater mixed with Fox's tears. Normally, I wouldn't cry, but you have risked your life to help me, so I'll try my best to force out some tears. I would cry, but I don't want to spare the moisture. Ruins the Botox, darling. Done, Kihara-san. What do you guys think she thought of to make herself cry? I bet she was thinking of her salary. Obtain some sun shower rainwater. Thank you, Tamasaki-san. Eiko-sama would definitely be so proud of you. Or maybe she's thinking of her hell student who calls her a hag. Because she's a woman over the age of 25. Although I don't know how old she's supposed to be. She's probably like hundreds of years old. Since both of you came 2 years later, is Eiko-sama doing well? He is okay. Then it's a relief. Because I heard from the foxes in my clan lately that fewer humans believe in Eiko-sama. Oh, Eiko-sama must be the deer skull that we saw. Why are we lying to her? Tamasaki-san, all is well with Eiko-sama. He's also hoping that you will continue pursuing your freedom and never look back. We're straight up lying to her. Give my regards to Eiko-sama for me when you're back. It's time to go. Tamasaki-san, you forgot this. Don't know about her, but I'm crying at the thought of missing out on having a hot fox wife. Me too, you're just like me, for real, for real. I want the hot lady version of Foxman from Zootopia. He gives water to the dead, Muad'Dib, Muad'Dib. Is that some sort of chant? She cried at the sight of the Aurora Borealis, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions. And welcome, Blauvin. Good to see you. Hello, hello. I had a chance to see the Aurora Borealis when I was in Vermont, but it was too rainy, so I didn't get to. It was very sad. I was hoping I would see it in my lifetime. I didn't even think you could see it in that area of the world. You activated my Dune neuron. I still need to see Dune. And how could this be? Tamasaki-san, you forgot this. She cried thinking about how long Dune 2 is. This watch seems useful to you. You can keep it. This watch has worn out a lot, and you'd still wear it. It means a lot to you, right? This is so Yuri-coded. I seriously feel like they're gonna kiss. Eiko-sama gave it to me on my 15th birthday. You'd better keep it then. Think of it as Eiko-sama is always around you. Kihara-san, thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you and Eiko-sama in my life. I don't want to part from you, but until we meet again. Until we meet again, Tamasaki-san. Why is this like so romantically coded? Like that was very tender. My friend got a pic of it tonight and I made a steamed hams red, but they didn't get it. A steamed hams reference, but they didn't get. Really? Everybody's heard of steamed hams by now. How could they? The betrayal. That's the first thing I think of when I hear Aurora Borealis. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Pride Month is over. They can't. Pride Month is all the time. Pride Month is all year round. Tamasaki-san slowly walked to the train and threw away the mundane thoughts and shackles. Oh, we were bringing her to the train. Why did I think we were going to get on the train? A day ago, I was like many of my peers. I was sitting in an empty classroom and doing boring exercises. within a short time. I helped a fox gain her freedom, dodged life-threatening situations, and turned this train upside down. Also, it's so disappointing to hear about when somebody doesn't get the reference when I can, like, quote nearly the whole thing. Maybe that's more embarrassing on my part, though. Skinner and his crazy explanation. Superintendent's gonna need his medication. I could never imagine all these. I have no idea what's in the deep, dark forest. But I want to press ahead, and now it's more resolute than before. There she goes. There she goes again. Can I leave? Can I, like, leave, though? Alright, I need my... Oh, I think we're supposed to touch this. Now we can go back. Back to Radio Shack. Back to the shack. Back to Radio Shack. Did Radio Shack exist at this point in time? I feel like Radio Shack was around in the 90s. We finally returned. Let's hurry and find that deer. Okay. Back to the shack. Samurai Jack. Back to the Jack. Samurai Shack. Back to Samurai Jack's Radio Shack. With the pack. Baby's got back. I like big butts and I cannot... Oh, God. My brain has been very ADHD mode lately. I was in the shower the other day, and I was just like... I start singing one song, and then I go to another, and then I have a new thought, and then another. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. To lead a better life, I need my love to be here. There and everywhere. Better not go near it for now. Oh, yeah, we gotta talk to the grumpy deer. I got the sun shower rainwater. This doesn't look like Radio Shack to me. Eh? Really? It's right here. It's not much, but it should be enough. How did you get it? It's a long story. In short, we went to the place where the fox's wedding was held, then lots of complicated things happened. You know, yada yada yada. It's not important. Then you must have seen the fox running away from the wedding, all right. I heard the Tamasaki clan sent a lot of foxes to search for Tamasaki-san, but they all failed to find her. And I heard a yokai report that had witnessed a person dressed in black abduct Tamasaki-san, and it couldn't determine whether the person is a man or a woman. Little gossipy deer. You can come sit next to me. We can clean out and spill some tea together, Saki dear. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. On the topic of teaching, my cousin just started high school and told me there's already an ongoing list of banned brain rot words. The children are okay. So Skibbity, Sigma, Ohio is banned? What happens if you're in a school in Ohio and they ban the word Ohio? The works? Well, you know what? I mean, I would say it's a Gen Alpha brain rot thing. But listen, every generation has its fads that get banned at school. Back in my day, when I was in high school, the game Ninja got banned. You know that game? Did you guys ever play Ninja when you were in school? Where it's like, you have to, it's basically about causing violence, but you have to like try and hit each other and like avoid the hits. And if you get hit, you're out. Well, they banned Ninja at my school because a kid brought a Ninja Star to school, like an actual one. That's probably worse than saying Skibbity or Sigma in school, but, you know. Well, every generation is going to have their fad that's going to get banned. But, you know, maybe it's for the best that they don't say... What happens if they say Skibbity? Do they get detention? Is there, like, a tally system where if you say it 5 times in school and you get caught by a teacher, you get detention? How's that work? Can they actually ban Ohio? They probably can in any school that's not Ohio. But what happens when they get to at least in America, what happens if they're like their American history class and they have to talk about Ohio? And then all the kids look at each other and they go, hee hee, Ohio. I remember when I was in school, this is definitely going to age me, but when I was in school, One Direction was really popular. And anytime in class, if a teacher would say One Direction, like, oh, this travels in one direction, like in science class, one of my friends, because my friends and we all liked 1D. One of my friends would always look back at me in class with like a little shit-eating grin on their face. We should have gotten One Direction banned from school back in our day. Yo, I loved Ninja. I did too. It was fun. That was why I was so disappointed when they banned it from the school. I think kids actually like were getting hurt and like bumping into like cafeteria tables when they were playing it though. But the Ninja Star was definitely the final nail in the coffin. I see why Ninja got banned. Some kids go in on those hits. They do. Yeah, kids were getting injured. They were getting bruised up. They got flushed down the toilet. They get what's it called when the bullies like shove the nerd's head in a toilet and then they flush it? Is that called like a wet wheelie or something? Or is it just called a wheelie? Yeah, you get skibbidied. I saw a post that apparently it's at Spirit Halloween they're selling decorative skibbity toilets. Shit, you guys made me talk about toilets on stream. Fuck. You got me. We lost today. To be fair, there's not much of a reason to talk about Ohio and U.S. history until you get to Buzz Aldrin. That's true. That's true. Not a lot of famous historical things happened in Ohio now that I think about it. A swirly, that's what it's called. Thank you, Blauvin. Thank you for clarifying that. Anyway, it's a miracle that you could get the sun shower rainwater. But I have a confession to make. Uh-oh. Are we being reported? I'm sorry. Actually, this bridge is the only way to Kuromori Town. There is no other way to Kuromori Town. I didn't expect you to really get the sun shower rainwater. Uh-oh. Sorry. I shouldn't have lied to you. Not, speaking from experience. Oh, no! Did you get a swirly? I imagine that can't be too pleasant of a feeling. Well, you know what? I bet you're doing better than all of your bullies are now. So, who gets the last laugh? That's right, it's Blauvin. Sorry. I shouldn't have lied to you. Well, it's okay. Since we've already obtained the sun shower rainwater, let bygones be bygones. Damn, she's forgiving. I would have been like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you know what I had to go through to get this? Oh, thank you so much, human. Human sounds weird. My name is Kihara Kashin. Yes! Kihara-sama! Your heart and kindness has already reached 1/10 of Eiko-sama's. Is this a compliment? I've never praised humans. Have you ever even met one? Anyway, I just need to drip this directly on the tree's roots. Yes! This feels like a trap. There's no music. It was 3 years ago when I last saw the Tamasaki tree bloom. Not only were the tree's flowers beautiful, but they would also shine faintly, which could clear away the mist and darkness. Ever since Eiko-sama lost his divine powers, he would always murmur, "How is Tamasaki doing?" in front of the tree every day. Aww. She's doing fine. She's got a whole line of people in my chat that are waiting to marry her. She is doing just fine. He must have hoped that this tree would bloom again. Ah, sorry. I'd say too much whenever I think of Eiko-sama. I'm going to drip the sun shower rainwater now. Great! Excited. That's like a YouTube title. Great! Excited. Well, we might die. Tree is gonna fall on us a la Witch's House. Is this the Tamasaki tree's flower? I've never seen that before in my life. As expected, this tree is already beyond help. Perhaps there isn't enough sunshower rainwater? Shizu lied to us! She said an eye drops amount would be enough. She knew we were lying to her about Eiko-sama. No. If there's only one flower even after applying it, it means Eiko-sama is already... He's pushing up daisies! Oh, I thought he was dead. Sorry. I should have seen it coming. Everyone said Eiko-sama is already dead, but I didn't believe it. I kept telling myself that Eiko-sama is just sleeping, as usual. It's alright, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of delusion sometimes. It's how I get through life. Eiko-sama, at least allow me to offer this last flower to you. No, it's alright, guys. I've seen this in the Pokemon movie. All we have to do is gather all the animals of the forest and make them cry, and then they'll bring Eiko-sama back to life, just like Ash Ketchum. Eh? I think it's a great idea, personally. Near, far, wherever you are, that my heart will go on. Was that the Celebi movie? No, that was the Mewtwo one. In the Celebi one, Celebi dies at the end, and all of the Pokemon's tears in the forest make Celebi come back to life. It's strange how that happens in a lot of Pokemon movies now that I think about it. What are you doing? Pepper is destroying my moccasin right now. How could he do such a thing? Yeah, and everyone crying brings Ash Ketchum to life. Ash's Pokemon Jesus. Exactly. Exactly. Crying can only bring a god or a deity back to life. Eiko-sama, a deity. Ash Ketchum, Jesus. Did Ash Ketchum ever walk on water in any of the Pokemon movies? I'll bet he probably did. Ash has died and been brought back to life in 5 Pokemon movies. Wasn't there one where he was encased in amber like Han Solo or something? I feel like Ash has been through a lot of shit that he should not have survived. So yeah, he basically is Pokemon Jesus. It's true. How many Pokemon has made Ash cry? Well, Ash wasn't the one doing the crying. It's the other Pokemon doing the crying that brings him back to life. Although I think he did cry when Celebi died in Pokemon Forever. So yeah, Arceus, move over. Ash is the true Pokemon Jesus. Are humans a type of Pokemon? Because, I don't think other animals exist in the Pokemon world. So it's a human may as well be a type of Pokemon, right? Because, even the same species of Pokemon have, different patterns, you know? Pokemon Jesus. Eiko-sama, this is your favorite flower from the Tamasaki tree. Oh? The Tamasaki tree's flower is glowing! Guys, it's Ash Ketchum. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Ooh, how lovely! It's the Tamasaki flowers. Eiko-sama's body is blooming with Tamasaki flowers.
Hey, Gabagool.
Hey, Gabagool. Hey, and we got the Gabagool. Woke up this morning, got some Gabagool. And then I walked over to the fridge and I got more Gabagool. Yoshabi, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 5 months. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the gabagool snacks. You must have heard my stomach rumbling. I'm hungry. I could really use some gabagool. Did you guys know that gabagool, I think, is actually spelled C-A-P-I-C-O-L-A? So it looks like it should be pronounced as capicola, but it's actually pronounced gabagool. And this is why we take language classes. But it's good to see you, Yosh. I hope you're doing well. Are you eating some gabagool right now? Woke up this morning, got yourself a gabagool. Eiko-sama, did you see it? Your favorite Tamasaki tree has finally bloomed. Did you see it? All I saw was Tony Soprano eating some gabagool. Hey, we got any cold pasta in the fridge, com? Hey. Hey, hey, oh, quit it. Quit chewing on the wires. Hey, quit doing that. No. Maron, this cat. We put it on a foot-long semolina, and then we put a little bit of aioli on it. That's just fancy mayo. And then we put the gabagool, and then we put Tesla's cratering stock. Italians are not allowed to complain about English's nonsensical grammar. It's true though. Hey, oh, what are you doing? Pepper has been acting real mashugana these past few days, I tell ya. This cat has been nutty. It's not treat time yet. You gotta wait like 45 minutes. On the dot. And that's that. Your head was in the toilet water. Disgusting. I have to send a Sopranos clip in the Discord after stream today. It's so goddamn funny. That show is so fucking funny. I believe Eiko-sama definitely saw it. Sorry, y'all, I keep getting distracted today. Urethra! The skull seems to be uttering something. He's hungry. For the deli meat. It's Eiko-sama's voice! Eiko-sama is talking! Eiko-sama's bones seem to be murmuring along with the gentle wind in the spring. Please use my bones as your stepping stone to freedom. What are you doing? Are you stuck? Head pats for Pepper, everybody. How touching! Bone Mountain is where he'll go. Blossoms are what he's left. The deer skull hiding end. Wait, end? Hang on. Oh, chapter 1 end. Okay. I was like, is the game over? Well, that was short. Woke up this morning, got yourself a gabagool. What's wrong? I'm still thinking about the letter we discovered at the station. It said the village practiced unorthodox rituals, and the evidence is hidden in the snack shop. I don't think that's important. Plus, Kuromori-cho is so close right ahead. Besides, Tamasaki-san told you not to investigate the village's past. Kobayashi-sen sensei once said that for any case, even if it's insignificant, the problem lies with that era and society. Learning about the village might be helpful in solving the mystery at Kuromori-cho Gekijo. You have a point. And... sorry. Honestly, I have my own reasons. After thinking about it, I'd better tell you. No! Keep your secrets! I want you to be a secret protagonist who might actually be evil at the end. Actually, my family and I lived in Kuromori Town before I was 8 years old. That year when I was 8, my mother and I had a car accident. I managed to survive by luck. After the accident, I lost all my memories of the time before I was 8. 8 years of memories? Jesus, woman. I mean, my childhood is very, like, fuzzy, and I can only remember bits and pieces. But 8 whole years you just don't know? I mean, I guess if you've been through something traumatic, I can understand that. Each time I tried to recall that time before I was 8, a dark forest would appear in my mind. After that accident, how my mother looked seemed to be hidden in the endless forest. She keeps saying I survived by luck, but she hasn't said outright that her mom is dead. So is she in a coma? These questions have been bothering me for a long time. I know I'll come back one day to find the answer, but I didn't know it would be today. Since we're already here, I want to find the answer to these questions. Yeah, I don't mind potentially getting sacrificed for the truth. We're already here. I believe these answers are all buried in Kuromori Town in Shikanaki Village's past. Kiritani, I know you're in a hurry to go to Kuromori Town, so if you don't want to return to Shikanaki Village... Kihana or Kiara, you have my full support no matter what you do. Thank you. All the ladies supporting ladies. Let's go back to the snack shop and find that box. Okay, we have to go back. We backtracking. Do you think I find some gabagool at the snack shop? Aww. Wait, that's so sweet. What about me? I also helped a lot. Thank you too, Rabbit Tail. Rabbit Tail? It's me and Libra combined then. What are you gonna do after this? I'll always be here with this tree. I'll tell passing travelers about Eiko-sama and Kihara-sama's story. You don't need to tell about me. Kihara-chan is very shy. Oh, I'm so shy! We're going to Kuromori Town now. Goodbye. Kihara-sama? You're welcome to come back and visit this place. Ugh, sorry, my allergies are acting up today, if you can hear my nasal spray. Thank you, I might just come back here. It's very peaceful here. Look at the boybs. Look at the boybs. Alright, back to the shack. Radio Shack. Alright. Back to the snack. Radio Shack. The door is unlocked and the key breaks into 2 pieces. I remember that letter said the evidence is hidden in a box. Let's look around to see if there is such a box. Alright, we're gonna need the flashlight. Oh. There is definitely some cult behavior happening here. Why is the floor wet? Bottles. Boxes. Muddy liquid. Fish! Who's eating fish as a snack? An open bag of snacks which is filled with water. Several rotten fish are in the bag. Just give me that roll of fish. That looks like a box. Snacks. Goods with dust. Snacks. Disgusting snacks. Makeup case poster. Tear off the poster. Absolutely. Oh, hello. There's an old cabinet behind the poster and it's locked. This should be the box that letter mentioned. Let's look for a key to the cabinet. Ew, why is it wet in here? Alright, there has to be somewhere we haven't discovered yet. Oh god, that got me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that got me. A somewhat rotten fish is lying amongst the broken bottle pieces. Are we gonna have to tear it open with our teeth a la Fear Factor? Our conversation earlier today was foreshadowing the events that are going to take place on this day. Kihara, this place looks foreboding. I remember Matsuyama's wife killed herself by jumping into the river. Every corner smells of fish, and I can hear the sound of water dripping from somewhere. I bet the key is in that fish. The fish has something in its belly. I knew it. We gotta yank that shit open. Ugh, even the guts came out. Guys, we have to do the guts challenge. No! I've ended up on Dragula. I sure hope Joe Rogan doesn't appear. Hey, don't move. Kihara-chan, why are you so skilled at this? I cook at home, so I'm good at preparing this kind of fish. Ew, but if it's rotten? It's rotten! It's rotten! Look at this, my man, it's rotten! Sushi time. Yeah, we're having unagi tonight, guys. I came back just in time for the guts challenge. My luck is unreal. Yeah. Unfortunately, we are doing the guts challenge minigame today. Kiara-chan, you're so capable. But it's still gross. I know, just stay still. Don't blame me if the blood splashes onto your body. Then be careful in doing it. Found a note inside the fish's stomach. Obtained a note. Wait, but where's the key? There's a line of small characters on the note. Water of abundance enables crops to grow at an incredible rate. I have poured the important object to open the box together with water of abundance on the thing. What? Water of abundance enables crops to grow at an incredible rate. I've poured the important object to open the box together with water of abundance on the thing. That means the key is in some plant? Okay. Is there anything that resembles a plant in here? Radio. Rotted fish bag. I don't see anything that looks like a plant in here. Oh. Old junk. There has to be somewhere I haven't checked yet. Oh, this music is so creepy. Where is it? Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the radio. I thought that was a bucket. Yeah, I don't see anything. Is there like a ladder in here or something? I think I've checked just about everywhere. Maybe it's not in the snack shop? A bottle is filled with muddy liquid and has a strong fishy smell. That's not it. What about on this side? Yeah, I've looked just about everywhere. I don't know if it's in here. This is the true extermination challenge. Seeing if you can find anything in this dark-ass room. Yeah, there is nothing that looks like a plant in here. So maybe we should leave. Wait, what about the scarecrow? Does he have an answer for us? You're here again. By the way, does it feel as if you look more familiar to me than before? You must have remembered it wrongly. Right. If you really want to have someone to talk with you, you can go to the wooden bridge at the end of the village. It's pretty much alive over there. Really? Hang on, I won't fall for that. Forget it then. I'd initially thought of carrying you there. Now his mind's about to change. No need, I can hop there myself. Wait, what was the point of that? Oh, okay, I got an achievement for that. Talking to the scarecrow after, water and abundance have powerful effect. I don't know. Let's see what's inside the melon first. Oh yeah, maybe it is inside the melon. Scarlet flesh inside. Oh, I think that's just supposed to be the watermelon juice. A brand new copper key is inside the flesh. Obtain the copper key. This should be the key to the cabinet. But how did it get hidden inside a watermelon? The scarecrow has many secrets. The key was probably hidden in the stamen when the flowers was blooming, and when the watermelon developed, the key got enclosed in the flesh. It is said that the men at Shikanaki village who were deployed to the front line in times of war loved to use this method to send confidential information. Does that actually work? Is that true, chat? Anybody who knows anything about old war tactics, let me know if that's true. Let's see if this key can open the cabinet. Let's see. It's gotta. Shikanaki village's past, the deity and unorthodox rites that nobody would tell. The truth is in front of me, only one door away. I'd even hope there's more stuff inside. My memories before I was 8 years old, my mother's death, and the reason why my father left Kuromori Town. I take a deep breath and prepare myself for the truth I'm about to face. Brace yourselves, everybody. It might get a little disturbing up in here. What's wrong? There are a lot of letters inside, but they've already turned moldy and rotted off, and I can't see the words on them. Shit. Damn, I was really looking forward to learning some lore there, actually. Cheer up! Maybe we could find some clues in Kuromori Town. The truth that is so close to me has disappeared instantly. From the words on the letters, Shikanaki's village secrets are hidden in the dark forest once again. Alright, I guess we gotta leave. Damn, that's disappointing. Oh! Okay. I guess so. Jesus, rude. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. No, I did not like that one bit. Anyway, we're gonna continue on now, my children. As I'm about to leave Shikanaki village, I suddenly hear countless screams of anguish from behind. Well, that's their problem, not mine. It's all your fault. What did I do? Was this because I helped the fox princess? Did I fuck things up by helping her? I'm worried I may have. I mean, isn't the #1 rule of time travel, like, don't cause a time paradox? Although you're quirky, you're a nice person. Thank you for your compliment. Aw, well now the scarecrow and the deer can be friends. Yay, and the tree is thriving. Wait, it looks so pretty. Look at the happy tree. That's a Bob Ross tree right there. Alright, so let us continue forward on that happy note. We get a little bit of respite. A notice is posted on the signboard. Shikanaki Mora will be demolished by the end of next year to build the reservoir. Residents are asked to keep away. August 1997, Kuromori-cho Safety Committee. So are we back in 98 now? I think we are. Alright, we've got a pretty linear looking path here we can take. Ooh, what's up here? Ooh. Oh, a convenience store! Wait, it's a whole fucking city. Look at that. This must be Kuromori-cho. Oh wait, what's this way? Nothing. No entry. Okay. So the only way is up. Alright. We got a whole damn city to cover. Posters of religious groups are posted on the telephone pole. The end is coming. Join us. The door to happiness. Being in a city, in a game, and dealing with cult shit makes me think of Earthbound. You know, the cult that, like, paints everything... What was it, purple? Or was it blue? I think it was blue. A convenience store and a notice that mentions the place is up for a sublease. What? Don't get rid of the convenience store. We need those. Dusty Gashapon machines are filled with colorful capsule toys inside. Ooh, this city has everything. The city is at war for the young and rich. Don't call me if you see me, cause I just don't give a shit. The city is at war for the young and rich. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Barricade tape is scattered all over the ground. No entry. Damn. I wasn't aware that this was one of those cities where everything closes at 9 p.m. Pathetic. Mononoke-san movie poster. Midnight ring in hand-painted style. Okay, we have to go to the theater, I think. Is this the theater? Wine bottles are waiting to be recycled, and there's a faint smell of wine. Ooh, gimme! I want the wine. Is this the theater? I'm not old enough to drink. Oh, it's a bar. It's a bar. It's just a bar. Good girl. Don't drink till you're old enough. This is a nice little city. Oh, there's the basketball court. So this must be where we need to go. This should be the apartment Tamasaki-san mentioned. Anyone want to shoot some hoops? Anybody want to watch me make a three-pointer? Anyone want to see my back shot? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that. I take that last question back. Shikanaki Mora will be demolished by the end of next year. All residents are asked to keep away. But this city's so nice. Why would you want to tear it down? Guys, we gotta save the rec center. I know what this is. This is a movie where we gotta save the local rec center. Is this a bookstore? Cute. Plot twist. Lilith is actually in Ohio now. That's a banned word! We do actually have a strong Japanese population due to the Honda plant in Osu. Really? I had no idea that Ohio had a big Japanese population. But listen, that's a banned word. In the rainy season, please keep away. I know we're supposed to go in the house. I just want to check everything else out first before we go in. I'm an explorer. It's what I do. Too dark to see ahead. Okay. I want to see your hops, Lilith. I don't know how to make beer. Oh, hang on one second, y'all. Never mind, I thought I heard somebody coming home. Onward. A notice with blurry words written on it. Recently, there are numerous instances of people missing in Kuromori-cho. Residents and tourists are asked to stay away from the deserted alleyways. But what happened? Was there, like, an accident here or something? Lilith's got no hops, fail, but what do you mean? I'm a rabbit. That's, like, my thing. That's, like, my main thing I do. What do you mean I can't hop? I'll hop right now. There. You couldn't see it, but I just made a shot into the hoop. I just scored a goal. Ow! You want to play me? You want to play me at basketball, Yosh? I know you've got like a foot on me, but I'm agile. I think I'll win. Don't you point that gun at me. You put that strap away, sir. Don't bring a gun to a basketball fight. Scored a goal in basketball? Yeah. Yeah, I scored a goal in basketball. Is that not what you do? Is that not how basketball works? When you get a point, that's a goal, right? Isn't the goal to get the ball in the hoop? It's a goal. Yup, you kick the ball in. Oh, wow. I'm learning so much about basketball today. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I think I've only been to one basketball game in my life, and it was a Harlem Globetrotters game, and they're the guys who, like, fool around the whole time. But yeah, play me. Play me. All of you against one. I'll still win. Nah, I'd win. Michael Jordan is famous for his footwork, right? Isn't that why he has a collab with, who did he have the collab with? Was it Adidas or Nike? I don't know. Hello? Anybody home? The mailbox is filled with flyers and dusty letters. A few of the letters are addressed to me. These letters are from Tamasaki-san. Oh, she was writing to us from the past! Is she gonna confess her love? What do these letters say? Tamasaki-san said she's doing well in Tokyo, and she's even inviting us to go there and enjoy ourselves. Will she take care of our accommodation? Oh, we're sleeping in her bed. It would be great if we could claim the costs for the trip. They sound just like me. We gotta figure out a way to write this trip off on our taxes, guys. You have already published 2 books. You've probably earned a lot of money, right? Oh, right, I forgot that she was an author. Like a published author when she's not in burb form. Kihara-chan, please don't talk about such a serious matter. Whenever the light bulb goes above her head, I just go, urethra! There's a keyhole in the mailbox, and it fits the key Tamasaki-san gave to us. Perhaps that dwelling Tamasaki-san mentioned is referring to this mailbox. Now he's attacking my rug. Pepper, you have to wait a little bit. This is the dwelling that Tamasaki-san mentioned. It'd actually be in such a small mailbox. Wait, this is nice! This is nice! It doesn't look dusty at all. Wow, who's doing the housework around here lately? It's certainly not Shizu. Look, there's tea brewing on the kettle? Wow! Thank you, ghosts. I heard some yokai like to live in the dimension where humans live, but they're also afraid to bump into human beings. So they often set up magical barriers in nondescript places in the human world, like gaps between tables and walls, paintings, and inside closets. Those dimensions may look small, but in fact, they are entirely different worlds altogether. I see. There's a stove here! finally found a place to write my manuscript! Nah, if you were a real writer, you'd be procrastinating. Oh, she's back in girl form. Can you change into a human at any time? Well, I am weak and it isn't convenient for me to move around. It's a bit easier for me if I do things as a pigeon. Oh, right, when she's not in pigeon form, she can't speak, so she writes everything in her little notebook. Why? I have a question. When we first met each other when I used Nensha without realizing it and returned to the year 1995... Pepper, what are you doing? You're being very distracting, sir. Little sir. So many hostile cats today. My goodness. Perhaps you were already at the train station 3 years ago? Meow. Pepper, can you give me a meow? Meow. Ow! Wait, why'd you throw a fish in me? Ow! Yosh! Ow! So many hostile cats today! Mods, declaw this cat! Mods, feed him a rotten fish. Meow. Ow! The rabbit has lost the ability to speak. Hello, Chosimo. It's good to see you. Why is everybody so aggressive today? Stream began with you all throwing things at me. And now all the cats that I thought I trusted in my life are being hostile. Do I really look like prey? Pepper, what are you doing? Stop fucking up my rug. This cat is never gonna let me finish this game. Mr. Pepper. We're having big fun. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're having fun. Do I look like I'm having fun? I am having fun. I am having fun. I am surprised Pepper hasn't hunted and devoured you already. I've been told from many a peer that Pepper loves me, but he doesn't respect me. And you know what? That's probably true. Isn't that right? Ow!
Meow.
Meow. Thank you for the 100. Thank you. This will allow me to get defense weapons. Weapons of defense. So Pepper and Yoshibi can't throw things at me anymore. This bunny will soon not be terrorized. But yeah, Pepper doesn't respect me. He probably would maul my face if I was dead. But you know what? That's fine. He can eat my face when I'm dead. Kihara, the person you're seeing now is also the person that you saw at that time. I've always been in the same time and space as you. We have the same curse and fate, and Nensha enables our fates to intertwine. Thank you for the head pat. Also, welcome, XGRA. Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Need a big helmet VTuber asset. Yeah, I need a hard hat. That's what I need. I need a hard hat with a little flashlight on it. So not only will I be protected, but also I'll flash the light in your eyes and you'll be blind. You mean Nensha has something to do with the curse? Probably. Anyway, we'll get all of our answers when we arrive at Kuromori Town Theater and remove the curse. Do we have to leave? It's kind of nice in here. I'm not available for small talk now. I have to write the manuscript now. Oh, she's such a Sunsun. Do what you need to do, and I'll look around first. Nensha. Alright, let's take a peek-sees. Let's see what adult magazines Shizu's hiding in here. Several mystery novels in the nightstand. Tamayasaki-san also likes Kobayashi-sensei's work. We're just sneaking through her shit. We're really doing this right now, huh? I seem to have seen that place outside the window in the Fox Forest before. Is this dimension connected to the Fox Forest? Oh, look at this bed. This is a queen size. Look at that. Look at that. I could fit a cutie patootie right next to me there. Clock's hands aren't moving. Calendar for February 1996. It's not winter yet, but the inside of this house feels as cold as winter. Is it because time in this room has stopped at February 1996? My arms get cold in February air. Oh, guys, she's a gamer. She's perfect. I'm sure we're all gonna line up for boyfriend applications. Closet. Please don't lose hope of me out there. Collection of music albums from the band Little Lover is neatly arranged under the radio. You got any Green Day? Column in Kuromori Daily feature in the Kuromori Cho gas incident. Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. On April 20th, haha, 420, dozens of people were killed in a gas attack on the Tokyo subway. After an investigation, police have confirmed that the religious group Shinriten Goku is behind the attack. That's supposed to be the worst cult, I think. On October 9th, there was a gas attack on Kuromori-cho train number 135. According to a survivor, 2 Shinriten Goku members used canisters which contained a specially made toxic gas on the moving train in succession, and both members died while 5 passengers and a train attendant were killed. Oof, that's creepy. On October 11th, a poison gas attack took place at Kuromori-cho Gekijo. It was raining, and a member of the Shinriten Goku discharged the poisonous gas from the rooftop of the theater. The gas had mixed with the rain and scattered on passerby below, leading to 4 deaths and dozens of serious injuries. A free gasoline fight incident. Yeah, I think these are supposed to be based on like real actual attacks that happened in Japan in the 90s. Police revealed that the 2 gas incidents were planned and carried out by fanatical followers of Shinriten Goku. At present, the police have arrested most of its members and some are still at large. In order to prevent further gas attacks, the police have stepped up patrols and asked residents to collect their safety manual on hazardous gases in a timely manner and notify the police immediately if they see any suspicious person. Why didn't they just provide everybody with a hazmat suit? Sociologists pointed out that Shinriten Goku's activities have become more commonplace in Kuromori-cho, and it is closely associated with the decline of Kuromori-cho. After the economic crisis, the government in Kuromori-cho has never been able to come up with a sound and effective revitalization plan, and the unemployment rate remains high while all kinds of criminal activities continue to persist. Recently, a lot of people from the victims' families and the populace have come to the town's government office to lodge their protests on their own initiative. We will continue to bring further updates to this story, November 1995. Fascinating. Alright, so now we have a little more detailed description of the incidents that happened. The stove is giving off a blue flame. Ooh, kotatsu! I have never been under a kotatsu before, but I really want to be under one. Oh, and she's got little darumas. Those are so cute. She's an educated woman. Kihara-chan, good job all this while. Now please get some well-deserved rest. I've sorted out the rules of Nensha in the notebook, so if you have any questions about Nensha, you may refer to it. I thought you were writing your manuscript. She's a multitasker. Obtained rules of Nensha. Rules of Nensha. Rule number 1. Nensha can read and restore the memories and electrical appliances, and users can freely travel through those memories. Rule number 2. The appliances can be used for Nensha need to work normally. Rule number 3. Nensha can also be used on other electrical appliances that are working normally in the same area. Rule number 4. The will of the user will determine the activation and effectiveness of Nensha. Under dangerous conditions, Nensha will activate by itself. Wow, even not being around a piece of technology? That's cool. It's kind of a deus ex machina, though. Rule number 5. Electrical appliances applied by ninja will be moved due to traveling back in time. Rule number 6. That's too many rules. Changes applied by ninja in the past will also affect the present situation. Rule number 7. Ninja users can bring others into ninja space. Rule number 8. The number of people and the time span will affect ninja's effectiveness. Alright, so you probably can't bring like a whole school of people with you if you're using ninja. Rule number 9. If the process of activating ninja is interrupted, it will have unforeseen consequences. That's probably going to come into play later. 10. Ninja is incapable of changing death as a fact. So once you die, you're dead. You're dead. Dead. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to sleep? She said we need to sleep. Good thing we got a big comfy bed. Alright, but now we're being told we need to leave. Alright, I guess we need to find the theater. Don't go too far if you want to go out. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything in here for me to look at. It looks like all the important things we've spied on. We've poked and prodded at. And she just wants to write her fucking book. Alright. Can we take a picture of these rules? I'm not remembering all of these. I think in our... Alright, yeah. Okay, well, we have an inventory we can look in if we need to find it. But yeah, that's a lot of fucking rules. Oh, there's the cat again! Uh-oh. Can I trust that cat? I've lost my trust in cats today. But I can't resist. I love a kitty. Meow meow. Meow. It's the black cat I met at Shikanaki Station. Ah, we meet again, ya. Hello there. Wait, if there's a bird and a cat in this game, then that means we have a Libra and a Yosha. Look at that. Hello there. You can understand what I'm saying? Yes, because of reasons that are hard to explain. By the way, you seemed like you wanted to tell me something when we first met. Oh, this is the cat we found at the beginning of the game. I'd like to offer you a few drinks because I haven't seen a Komosumi-chan as cute as you for a long time. Is that cat hitting on me? I don't know. I need to wait to see what you look like in your anthropomorphic form, like, Shizu. Also, I'm not old enough to drink in this game. I'm sorry. I couldn't understand your language at that time, and I'm not old enough to drink any alcohol yet. Young girls nowadays are so boring, yeah. Ugh, this cat's creepy! Why does it feel a bit frivolous? Did you come to Kuramori Town to sightsee, nya? I'm going to Kuramori-cho Gekijo. Why are you going there, nya? Because of various reasons, I need to go there. For whatever reason, that place is very dangerous, nya. There's a lane of the Weeping Rain in front of the Kuramori-cho Gekijo. Once it rains, the rainwater becomes very toxic, and you will be corroded if you go there, nya. What are you getting into, nya? Oh no! That damn cat made me say, what are you getting into, meow? I'm brain rotted. I'm fucking brain rotted, y'all. I'm cat pilled. Weeping Rain. Oh no. There was a gas attack near Kuramori-cho Gekijo 3 years ago. I remember it was raining at that time. A madman from some religious group ran to the roof of the theater to discharge the poison gas, and then the gas mixed with the rain to fall on passerby below. A lot of people have died in that attack, and the scene at that time was frightening ya. Although the poisonous gas was cleaned up later, the vengeful ghosts of those innocent victims who died tragically continue to hang around near the theater and make that wailing sound when they were killed by the gas. That strong anguish together with the wailing has become a highly corrosive weeping rain. It's useless even if you take an umbrella, nya! So you absolutely mustn't go there until the rain stops, nya! Will it ever stop? There's no other way to go to the theater? If you insist, nya. Save that one in the bank for a voice redeem. Yeah, we gotta clip it and ship it. We gotta clip it and ship it. Save it for a voice redeem. Good idea. The owner of Forest Cat Cafe probably knows the way to avoid being corroded by the weeping rain. Forest Cat Cafe? The owner is a very capable one. She would definitely know a way, nya. Do you know where is that cafe? Up the spooky glow of the stairs. It's at the end of that lane. We may need to get the other girl before we leave. I don't know if I should be going there by myself. I understand. Thank you very much. Komusumi-chan, are you sure you don't want to go have a drink with me? No. Sorry. Titillating offer. But I have more important things to do. It's fine. You look like you have something important to do. I won't force you in that case. Thank you. I like to think that she's a little sassy. Alright, well, I'm getting my girl before we go. Alright, homegirl. We gotta get out of here. Oh, she's not coming with me? I have to go by myself? Oh, gee, I don't think that's a good idea. But okay. I guess we'll go into the creepy room by ourselves. I don't like this, everybody. Maybe I should save just in case. Oh. Gonna love my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna give her a little afternoon delight. This cat is going nutso. Chapter 2, The Traveling Cat. We haven't had a customer for a long time. Welcome to a Forest Cat Cafe. Ooh. Hi, Mommy. She's pretty. Guys, she's pretty. All right, Pepper. If you stop chewing on the paper, I'll give you your treats. We haven't had a customer for a long time. Welcome to Forest Cat Cafe. Ooh, look at the kitties. Excuse me, are you the boss here? I'm the waitress. The boss is inside. Isn't it opening hours right now? Business has been very slow lately, so we've been quite idle. We hope you can support our humble establishment if possible. Okay. By the way, does this place have a magical barrier? Yes, ma'am, you are very knowledgeable. After all, the economy is bad right now, so we have set up a barrier to save on costs. Nya nya. Oh, can you pet the cat? Are you Komatsu Nanako-san? Komatsu Nanako? I think that it's that artist who's very popular in recent years. Nanako-san, I like your new movie Midnight Ring very much, nya. Well, I'm not Nanako. My name is Kihara Kashin. Oh, you look alike, nya. Then are you a fan of Nanako? Indeed, I have watched a few of Nanako's movies. Wow, I'm so happy, nya. This cat is cultured. Although, my parents' cat Layla likes to watch TV with us. She gets very invested. It's really cute. What does this kitty have to say? Orange kitty! This one's gonna be very stupid. Yo, you're the girl from a foreign place, and your fate seems to be taking a heavy toll on you. Sorry, nya. I didn't mean to peep into your destiny, but I just can't control this pair of spider witch's eyes which can see the future. Spider witch's eyes? Has it seen too many strange movies? What strange little kitty cats? Strange artistic little kitty cats. What about you, Miss Hot Lady? Our cafe's specialty is pine nut pudding with caramel cappuccino. Please try it. They call me Cappuccino! Special offer for limited time today. Caramel macchiato and blueberry mochi ice cream. Ooh, that sounds good! Count me the fuck in. I'm staying here the rest of the game. Wait, look, she has a little Totoro! Look at the Totoro, it's so cute! Or knockoff Totoro, I guess. Welcome to Forest Cat Cafe. What can I get for you? Excuse me, are you the boss of Forest Cat Cafe? Do I look like the boss to you? I'm a waitress at this place. And that's what the person at the door said to you, right? Yes? Sorry, she's the boss of this place. That idiot would always pull some silly pranks because she has too much free time on her hands. Well, they think very highly of the boss. Why do you need to see her? I have a question. Ee-ya-ya! Ay-ya-ya, ay-ya-ya, ay-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya, ay-ya-ya, ay-ya-ya, ay-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya. What happened? I just dozed off for a while and my 2 kittens disappeared. They should come back when they're hungry. You're right, but if I'm not with them, they would definitely be scared. With all due respect, they seemed rather happy when you were away. Eh? Why? They complained a couple of days ago that you'd added strange things to their food. That's the cake I was experimenting for that new flavor! But you can't use the products of your failed experiments to feed them either. They aren't poisonous, and it's wasteful to throw them away. Forget it. If you're worried, go and find them. I'll look after the cafe. Would I bump into some weird stranger? Oh, I'm not good at dealing with strangers. She is an awful manager. My God. How did her business survive this long? I don't think Gordon Ramsay would approve. If you don't mind, I can help you find your cats. Also, isn't a cat in a... Well, it is a cat cafe. I guess it wouldn't be a health code violation. Really? The cat at my home also wandered off quite a number of times, and I had to find it and bring it back all the time. Y'all, keep your cats indoors. Cats should not be outdoors. They're safer inside. Then I'll really need to trouble you. By the way, I don't know your name yet. My name is Kihara Kashin. Kihara? Nice name. My name is Kinashita Sakurako. This girl over here who looks super serious is Aizawa Makoto. Aizawa. Sorry about that, Kihara-san. My stupid boss has given you so much trouble. Hey, how could you say that about others? Why would Shizu want to go to the real world? Because you can't call your boss stupid in the real world without getting fired. Sakurako-san, in this month alone, you've already spilled coffee on customers twice, spoiled the oven 3 times, broken 5 plates, and now you'd still lose your cats. Sounds like Aizawa Makoto should be the manager for this place. She has her shit together a lot more. Did I do all these? Bleh. Please be focused when you work. By the way, Sakurako-chan, do you know anything about the Lane of the Weeping Rain? Kihara-san, you plan to go to the Lane of the Weeping Rain? You plan to go to the Lane of the Weeping Rain? Yes? It's said that the Lane of the Weeping Rain has a highly corrosive rain. And I've heard that the owner of Forest Cat Cafe knows how to avoid the Weeping Rain. I see. When you get my kittens back, I will tell you how to get across the Lane of the Weeping Rain. Okay, then I'll set off now. Just a minute. Kihara-san, please come with me to a place. Is she gonna cook me? We're trading fox wives for cat girl maids now. You don't see me complaining. Y'all know I love an anthropomorphic cat in a maid costume. Top 5 favorite things. Kihara-san, you've probably noticed this kind of signpost during your travels. Yeah, I've seen it before in Shikanaki Village. In fact, this signpost serves as the transport hub for Ghost Train. Ghost Train? It's said that during the Meiji period, trains were introduced into Japan. In order to build the railways, people destroyed large tracts of forests and grasslands, and many animals died as a result. Since then, people who lived near the railways would often hear that mysterious sound of trains. Even the trains that ran normally at night would encounter those mysterious trains head-on. In fact, they're caused by the restless spirits of those dead animals. But after a long time, the relentless spirits' anguish wore out, and they've remained on this land permanently by manifesting themselves as trains. Hence, a large number of trains have formed a special transport network. And the signpost is a hub for the transport network. Simply put, this signpost can transport you to other places with that signpost. I see. Those kittens can't get through the barrier I've set up, so they've probably run to other places through this signpost. Does that mean I can find them through the signposts? Right, but I'm still not sure which signpost they have gone, so I'll need to trouble you to find them one by one. This pass is for you. You can use this pass to activate the transport function, so it'll be easier for you to return to Kuramori Town. Although this pass is for single use, you can use the transport function permanently once it's activated. Ooh, the Ghost Train! It's the sequel to Midnight Train. Sakurako-san, thank you. I should thank you. In fact, I'm not good at dealing with people, and I don't really like to go to crowded places. Me neither, sister. So I'll have to trouble you to help me get my cats back. Well, doesn't she only have like 2 cats? This shouldn't be that hard. Ah, right. There were 2 kittens that ran away. One of them is a white cat, and the other one is a ginger cat. You can ask Aizawa for information on these 2 kittens. It's easier for you to find them if you know their habits. Alright, and on that note, now that we've got a new side quest to do, I think it's time to end off for today. We've been playing for a little while now. I'm getting eepy and hungry, so we are going to end off the game for the night. But we got pretty far this time. Once again, game is very mysterious and very enjoyable, so we're gonna keep playing this one again next week for sure. I'll definitely have a dedicated stream day, Freudian slip, stream gay, where we go back to this game. And there will be some other horror games and horror activities as well along the way. So I'm excited for us to return to this one. Always very excited indeed, but yes. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for another wonderful stream tonight where I play a game. It's always really fun getting to play games on stream. I'm gonna go find that fox wife. I won't return until I succeed. I believe in you on your noble quest. I think you can get her. Just go look at for every school in Japan and seek out any high school senior teacher that you can. And you'll find her eventually. She's probably the only one with fox ears, right? I don't know. Maybe. But yes, thank you so much, everybody, for today. Thank you so much to everybody who gifted subs, everybody who donated bits, everybody who resubbed, and just everybody who joined me today. It always means the world to me to have you guys here. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Trickproof. Thank you, XGire. Thank you, Chosimo. Thank you, Yosh. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you so much, all. Now, I know that we raided Libra the other day, but we did make a promise to her that we would raid her again today, and that we would attack. So if we raid Libra again, if we do this again, Are you all gonna join me in the great fight? She better have those redeems up. She better have those damn redeems up. Where is she? There she is. Oh, she's playing the mortuary assistant today. Okay, so if you guys want to continue the horror bash for tonight, then go hang out with Libra while she plays the mortuary assistant. Let's go give her a good old-fashioned smackdown. It's good to see you all. I can't wait to see you all soon. I'll probably be back on Sunday, but if not, I'll let you guys know when I will be back. It shall be soon. Have a wonderful night. Bye, 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 bye.